credit.
Do you need new blinds or shades? Blindster.com offers custom-made blinds, shades, and shutters shipped directly to you at prices less than big box retailers. Blindster blinds are easy to install and guaranteed to fit. Don't overpay for new blinds. Shop Blindster today and save big. Blindster.com.
Portions of the following program will be recorded. Hey, Greek, what's happening, pal? I'm 6 feet behind a fort. You can't find me. Oh, my God, it's Greek!
You're listening to the Penthouse. Here's the Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast.
Yes, you're in the Penthouse on a Thursday, getting ready for the end of the week and a weekend. And we got a big giveaway for you today. We got Dave Matthews tickets. Woo-hoo-hoo, 11:45. And your opportunity to go to Dave Matthews, one of the biggest concerts of the season. And we're going to make that happen for you at 11:45. We got a special guest with us today. Jimmy is out. Good morning, Mr. Nutter.
Good morning, G-Man.
Ooh, that was very efficient. You sound like you're ready to go.
Oh, well, I just got here, so yeah, I am.
How is Mr. Dano?
Oh, he's doing great.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I've heard. He sounds like he hit the lottery. Good morning, Miss Francis.
Hello, good morning. And by you're ready to go, now, you mean like you're ready for the show or you're ready to leave? Which one is it?
Well, let's go with the first one for now.
Okay.
If you want to order
It's like
anything,
I'm ready to go.
Yeah, if you want to order anything, any lunch or anything, it's on me. So just whatever you want to do, because we appreciate as much work you do and helping us out.
Long days.
Long days. So
yes.
if you want to get lunch, let me know.
I appreciate the offer, but I have half of a pub sub from yesterday that I'm going to demolish later.
Is that enough?
Is that enough for you all day?
Oh,
No,
yeah.
that's not
Yeah.
enough for me.
No,
right?
no way.
Yeah.
And then you got a break, and maybe 1 o'clock I'll take you for a knish or a banana.
Oh, nice.
No.
Something different.
A knish or a banana.
Whatever you
Your
want to
choice.
do.
Okay.
So last night was Wednesday, and I went out and about for a little while, and I experienced something different. The end of the night,
Different.
the end of the night was a little different. I went out to New York Prime with a good buddy of mine, Jason. Jason, if you listen, bro, how are you? Hung out with Nick, my buddy, runs the place. Lynn, the bartender, we're all hanging out, and then after that, we went for out for a little while, then stopped for a smoke, and then I was leaving Strikes, and this girl I sort of know. I don't really know her, but I know who she was. Like, she's around town. She used to be a waitress, and she had car trouble, so she asked me for a ride home. Not that far. And I said, okay, I'll give you a ride. And like 5 minutes, and then all of a sudden, she got in, took off her shoes, put her feet on my dash, wanted to light a joint.
All right,
Wow.
get yourself comfortable.
She was like, nice car.
Right at home, huh?
I was like, wow, this is definitely...
Now she just got off her shift, you said? She just got off work? Or you just knew her from
No, I knew her
working?
from work,
Okay.
from work in the area, and she was having dinner, and a bunch of restaurants are in that area.
Okay.
And then she got to her car, and she was having some problems. She
Got
said,
it.
my car starts, it goes, it doesn't. She was, I'm just going to leave it here and call an Uber. I'm pretty close. And I said, well, if you want me to give you a ride, it wasn't like total stranger.
Yeah.
But I did give her a ride, and it wasn't far. It was maybe 10 minutes from the place.
Okay.
But she was pretty funny when she took off her shoes, put her feet up, hung out, wanted to light a joint. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, that's the joint thing. Okay, that is what it is. But taking off your shoes and putting your bare feet on my dashboard, that's
Yeah.
disrespectful in my opinion.
Even the joint thing. Listen, and I'm down with marijuana.
420
but,
friendly.
Yeah, I'm
420
420 friendly. But I mean, that's almost like lighting a cigarette. You don't do that.
Yeah.
You ask permission first. God
Yeah.
forbid she burns the roof. Like I've done it before. Roofs, burns
Yeah.
your ceiling.
Yeah.
Your seats.
I didn't think of that.
lighting anything. You definitely ask permission.
I
so-
told her, Franny's going to be mad.
I Yeah, what's her name? No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, she sounds like a gem.
She was.
does,
She
yeah.
was. She was out there.
All right.
Very nice though. Very friendly. Then we drive her to her house.
Was she drunk?
I can't tell. I don't know. Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe not. I don't know.
All right.
I don't want to say she was.
Okay.
But she
Well,
was
because I'm
sitting.
saying that's good that she didn't drive her car too.
No,
if
no,
that's
no,
the case,
no,
because
no.
you said she was out and about.
No, she was sitting right on the curb by my car. So when I pulled up, I'm like, I was like,
Just waiting for you.
I don't think so. No. She had
okay.
no clue my car. You know what I mean?
Oh, got it.
She was probably like, "Wow, this is the nicest Uber I've seen in a while."
Yeah.
She was like, Greek? I'm like, hey, what's happening? Of course, I remember her name. Because
Of course, yeah.
I bet what it is. But I remembered her face, But I was just trying to be a good Samaritan. Help out society, Nutter. You know what I'm saying?
No, absolutely.
Yeah, then we got to her house. He's like, do you want to come in? And I'm like,
Oh, she was kind of putting out the invitation for
Yeah.
a little,
no.
maybe
You weren't
hanky
feeling it?
panky.
Yeah,
No,
not feeling the vibe?
No,
No?
I wasn't. And I wouldn't have done that anyway. No.
She's not hot, is she? That's exactly what it is. She is not hot.
That's not
or
true.
shall I say she's not Greek hot. She's not, to somebody else she may be, but
Was she a
to
brunette?
you-
Yeah, she was brunette.
She was
Okay,
brunette?
she had that going
She
for
was
her.
a brunette. But I was feeling like, I was just doing something good for society.
Whatever. She just was not attractive to you. If she was, you would have been inside in a second.
I don't do things like that.
Okay. Whatever.
I got my Oscar. I got my shirt on today.
Your what?
My shirt on today. Mayweather and who was the other guy? McGregor.
McGregor.
Yeah,
Conor
yeah.
McGregor.
When I wear that, I always tell the truth. No. I was just like,
Man.
she just seems a little odd to me. Off. Let's put it. I knew her for a while working at Prime Cigar, but I never knew her at the next level outside. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? And when she said, "Do you want to come in?" I didn't take it like, "Hey, do you want to come in and fool around?" I didn't take it like that. I helped her out of the car, and I was like, "Let me get your shoes." And everything like that. And she said, "I'll probably see you around." I said, "Yeah, cool." I said, "Call me tomorrow if you need a ride to get your car." She said, "I don't know your number."
Did you leave after that without giving her your number? You're like, bye.
I gotta go.
See you later.
I said, "Franny doesn't like me out with strangers between 11:20
never
and
use me as an excuse.
and 12:20.
You do whatever you want.
Oh, I felt bad. I want to make like you cared a little. So, same old questions. Did you do your taxes? What are you giving up for Lent? Do you have a girlfriend? Are you married? All stuff like that. But no, it was just unique and different. She did make me laugh a little.
That's good.
Yeah, she did make me laugh. But when she put her feet up, I was like, oh, God.
That was the deal breaker.
What was it a deal breaker? I just thought it was odd.
I mean, I have a husband, and he doesn't allow me to put my feet on his dashboard.
Whenever
and
I-
that's not a stranger. As
Yeah,
close as it gets.
whenever I got a new vehicle, my wife would she'd put her feet up when I had bought a truck. I had
Yeah.
an F-150. She'd put it up on the where the console is. I'm like, hey, there's mats for a reason.
Yeah.
You don't put your shoes on the carpet.
But she bought you the car.
No. This was
Before?
yeah. This is when I was still buying my own
Yes.
vehicles.
Before I was smart.
Nutter, my husband's the same way. And I mean, more so obviously when it's a brand new vehicle, but
Yeah.
to this day, he's had his truck now maybe 3 years or so.
Yeah.
And it is a no-no to put your feet on his dash. Anybody, it's not just me.
Most
yeah,
people,
yeah.
yeah. It did remind me of my ex because she did that for years. We would go out and she'd always take off her shoes and put it on my dash, which I didn't care. But it was just fun. And then she was like, "You smoke pot?" I'm like, "No, should you want it?" I'm like,
At least she offered.
"Yeah." She started rolling down my window. I'm like, "Whoa, what are you doing? What's going on here?"
Want to get high?
It's pretty close. Pretty close.
Don't forget to bring a towel.
Yeah. I don't know for what.
You would have found out if you would have went inside.
No. Nice body.
Okay.
Just not a pretty face.
No,
We get it. We get it, Green. We get it.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't that. It was just something platonic. I was helping somebody out, and I didn't want to, I just, it wasn't there. So, but if she was hot, I probably might not have gone in. Again, with Lent and all starting.
With Lent? There's no way to the end. With Lent? Are you giving up brunettes too?
I should.
I know. We know you're giving up soda.
If I can make it.
All right. No, what do you mean if you can make it? You were so confident in yourself yesterday.
I was.
We're only a day 2 of Lent, and now you're already like, if I can make it.
I'm just going to put this out
Oh,
there.
you're a jerk. Nutter's drinking soda in front of
Mountain
you,
Dew.
man. You're not Mountain Dew guy, though, so you're fine.
No,
Yeah.
Diet Pepsi.
You yeah. So,
Last night I had iced tea and water.
all right.
Yeah, and
you
I
got this. Like you said, just drink water. If you're thirsty, drink water. Drink coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because I have only one water with me today. I should have brought 2, but I go
There's another vending machine in the front of the building that I go to, and they have big bottles of water there.
and they're not warm. No, they're not, because we go through it on Saturdays.
You said they're not warm?
They're not cold. They're warm.
Oh, you said they're not warm.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, I like my water
because
not
what we do
warm.
on Saturdays, we do the locker room. We have to go buy a soda or water, and then what we do is we put it in the
They
freezer.
used to be cold. I guess so. Did it stop working? It's, yeah.
I don't know. It's brutal.
Oh, all right. We got a Walgreens over there. You
I
can
got
run
a
during-
show to
You
do.
can run during the breaks.
I got Dave Matthews tickets.
Yeah.
We're gonna
I'm
do.
just trying to stop you from getting sodas because
No, it's
you are
first-
day number 2 of
I got
Lent.
to try to do it.
And I have a little bit more to talk about Lent because the health benefits of it are really great when people decide to choose to do something in a healthy manner.
That's great.
Doing it for 40 days,
40 days.
beneficial.
I'm going to try. I think I can hang in there. I know we got a couple people on hold. Not all right.
Yeah.
Do you want to get them or go to break? What do you
I
want to
say
do?
we get Stacy's call real quick. What do you say?
Let's do it.
Go ahead.
Welcome to the Penthouse, Stacy.
Hey guys, how are you?
Hi,
Great,
Stacey.
Stacey.
Hi, listen, I just wanted to comment, and I guess I'm a little behind here, but on the pickup freak, you got to be kidding. If I had anybody in my car and they just arbitrarily lit up a joint, I don't know. I mean, you could have been in trouble for that, right?
I did know her though. Like I don't know. Yeah, I knew her I knew her in an establishment she worked for. When I say knew her, like hi and goodbye, hi. Wasn't a total stranger.
But Stacey's saying that you could have possibly been legally in trouble.
Oh yeah, I probably could have.
Yeah, if you got pulled over.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. You can't risk that who you are. That's like crazy.
No, you're right,
I
Stacey.
don't know.
I appreciate it. You're right. You know what? I have to have better judgment next time, but I just thought I was giving somebody a ride. It was only like 10 minutes away from the establishment, thank God.
Yeah, thank God, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine if you got pulled and it turned into a nightmare like that? Because that's how those things happen.
No, you're right. You're exactly right. And I didn't think of that, to be honest with you. I didn't think of it because when she got in the car, that's the last thing I think she was going to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh,
But thank you.
so I actually got to scold you today.
No, that's good.
You got scolded today.
That's fine. I need it.
All right.
I need it.
Thank you, Stacey.
Thanks,
You back up.
Stacy.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Where are we on my wedding day? It is the Greek. It is Francis. It is not Jimmy. It's Nutter doing double down. Again, can't thank him enough for all the hard work you do. It just seems like it's effortless. Maybe because you don't do much.
Yeah.
We'll be back in a few minutes. Peace.
What's a Real Radio podcast? It's Real Radio on demand. Find your favorite show at realradio921.com.
For more information about contests on the station, visit realradio921.com/rules.
When it comes to cybersecurity, the biggest threats don't always strike the biggest targets. Almost half of all cyber attacks target small businesses. So help protect yours with Comcast Business Security Edge. It's advanced security that continuously scans for threats and helps protect every connected device. On the largest, fastest, reliable network with speeds up to 10 gigs to the most small businesses. So switch today and get cutting-edge speed with advanced security and be ready for what's next. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Get a powerful and reliable internet solution from Comcast Business and ask how to add Security Edge. Or find out how to get a $650 prepaid card with a qualifying gig bundle. Call 1-800-501-6000 or go online to ComcastBusiness.com today to learn more. Prepaid card offer ends 3/21/22. Restrictions apply. Call for details.
With people getting in shape for summer, I want to let them know my fitness center is more than treadmills and free weights. So I created a radio ad at iHeartAdBuilder.com to spread the word about our yoga and boot camp classes. Now, my business is as healthy as our members.
A custom radio ad from iHeart Ad Builder is the fast, affordable way to drive customers to your business. Put the power of radio to work for you. Get started now at iHeartAdBuilder.com.
I love when my friends stop by, but to help keep my friends and my family safe, I always spray Lysol in my home before guests arrive and again after they leave. Nothing kills more viruses on more surfaces than Lysol disinfectant spray. Lysol, what it takes to protect. Use as directed.
Hey, it's Greg for Atlantis Motor Group, the premier luxury car, exotic car dealership in South Florida. Porsches, Ferraris, Lamborghinis, Rolls-Royce, Bentleys, and Mercedes, all under one roof. 351 East Yamato Road. Get there today. Atlantis Motor Group can make your dream car a reality. And on Saturday, March 5th, the locker room will be live from 11 to 3 inside Atlantis Motor Group. Stop by today, Atlantis Motor Group. They can make your dream car a reality. Peace.
Whoever said the more the merrier sure wasn't in charge of hiring new employees, because the more unqualified candidates you have for a job, the more difficult your hiring can be, and that can make the process, well, not so merry for you. Thankfully, there's ZipRecruiter, which you can try right now for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter's powerful technology finds the right candidates for your job. But unlike other sites, ZipRecruiter goes deeper. ZipRecruiter matches people with people, and you can personally invite your top choices to apply. Because the perfect hire is more than a list of qualifications. It's an individual. ZipRecruiter makes hiring the right person easy, and that'll keep you and everyone else very merry.
4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. So try ZipRecruiter for free today at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's right, free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
Hi, this is President Donald Trump, and I'd like to invite you to join me at the American Freedom Tour in Fort Lauderdale on Saturday, March 19th at the Florida Live Arena. We'll be live and in person along with my son Don, Kimberly Guilfoyle, Dan Bongino, Candace Owens, Sarah Huckabee Sanders, and many other incredible patriots. We will be talking about how to defend our jobs, our borders, our liberty, and our God-given rights. I hope you'll join me in Fort Lauderdale on Saturday, March 19th. It's the only time this event will be coming to South Florida. If you want to sign up to get your tickets for the American Freedom Tour, you have to go to AmericanFreedomTour.com and do it right away. I think they're going to be selling very quickly, and I hope to see you there. I look forward to it. We're going to have a lot of fun.
Go to AmericanFreedomTour.com for tickets as low as $9. The American Freedom Tour in Fort Lauderdale on Saturday, March 19th at the FLA Live Arena. Once again, that's AmericanFreedomTour.com.
Wow, what a week. Yesterday, I was supposed to sign my first mortgage, but there was this huge car accident on my commute. The bridge that led to the nearest First Republic Bank was closed. Traffic was bumper to bumper. It seemed impossible I'd be able to get there by the end of the business day. I was freaked. I had no idea what would happen if I didn't sign the papers on time. So then I get a call from my personal banker. He says Dennis from the nearest First Republic has a bike and is en route. No kidding. So this guy shows up, has me sign the documents, and takes them back to First Republic Bank on a bike. I mean, if that's not service, I'm not sure what is. So thanks, First Republic. You helped me get my first home under unbelievable circumstances.
Personalized service, customized solutions, quick decisions. At First Republic, it's a privilege to serve you. Visit our Palm Beach, Jupiter, or Palm Beach Gardens offices. FirstRepublic.com. First Republic Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Hi, this is Joe Cordell with the law firm Cordell & Cordell. When the prospect of divorce becomes a reality, you need a partner that you can count on. If you're a man in this situation, consider contacting Cordell & Cordell.
You know, Stacy brought up a good point about you getting in trouble if the cops would have pulled you over. But I was thinking you might have caught a contact high, too. And that's something I know you don't want, lingering.
Last time I caught a contact high was the championship game between Florida and Oklahoma with Johnny C.
Yeah, and that's because
he was smoking a joint and the windows were closed.
He hotboxed the car. Yes,
nice.
There's a difference.
Yeah. All right, Johnny.
Yeah. And see, when he was telling me like hotbox, I had a different terminology that was hotbox in my house means something totally different.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it does.
So I'm like, yeah. So Nutter's doing a great job helping us out. Jimmy's out for a couple days. And no, I just wanted to give you a little thank you. I gave him a $100 gift card to New York Prime.
That was so nice.
Wow,
of you.
thank you. Look at this. If
Yeah.
you're watching on our live stream, realradio921.com/watch,
Yeah.
you'll be able to see this awesome gift card. It comes in a Wait.
Is there nothing in it?
Dude, it's empty. This isn't a gift card.
Scammer.
It's just the sleeve.
Here's your card.
You got the card there.
Yeah.
Right here. Come and get it at our break. You deserve it. Go see Nick Woods, my buddy. He will take care of you. It's my favorite restaurant of all time.
It's a great place.
You'll have a great time.
Yeah.
All right.
Your wife will enjoy it too.
Yeah, great time.
And then anything over the 100, I could just be like, put on Greek's tab.
People have done that.
I'm not surprised.
There was somebody recently who.
By the way, I'm Franny.
I was going to get to you.
I'm sorry.
No introductions.
Franny's here.
Yeah, thank you.
That wasn't meant to be a slight. It was just a conversation.
Oh, got it.
There was somebody who wanted a card from us. We give them away for years. Recently, I didn't even tell you this, and gave the $100 gift card, and the bill was whatever, and said to the waiter, "Oh, well, I guess Greek picks up the rest of this." And they were like, no, that doesn't work out like
You
that.
know this person, or it's somebody who just won from here?
Somebody who won from here.
Wow.
And thought that,
The prize is a $100 gift card. It's not a $100 gift card and then whatever you spend over at Greek pays for. We've never said that.
No.
The cojones on people, by the way.
You've seen the other places.
It is. Oh no. So Nutter, every now and then, like when we go maybe to Casa de Monte Cristo,
Right.
and he'll put out there, if you come in and say something, I'll buy you a Tito's.
A
right?
cigar.
And that's all he says, a Tito's. People will show up and be like, oh, can I have like a Johnny Blue?
Jack.
I was like, he said Tito's.
Remy.
It is crazy what people say. And it's just, and you are very generous sometimes to a fault.
Yes.
That you will pay for it every now and then. But I did realize when there were people coming in asking if they could have certain things, you were just like, you kind of put your foot down finally. And you're like, no, I said Tito's.
That's it.
I said Tito's or a cigar. And by the cigar, you said like something like $8, not something $30.
I said what I smoke, a Vega Fino.
Yes.
And I think that's fine. Or a Monte Cristo, which is fine. But yeah, there has been people who have come in, but I thought it was hilarious. I was laughing.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, it's just the way people are.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of craziness going on. Kanye has put out a new video where he's like, I guess, in a way, trying to remove Pete Davidson.
It's disturbing, by
Yes.
the way. His song is called Easy. And
it's about Kim.
yes.
Oh, you think Kim's easy, huh?
No, I'm not saying that.
Yeah, so he released this music video. People are calling it alarming.
Yes.
It does feature The Game, another rapper, and the footage shows that he shared on his Instagram page like a claymation version of Pete Davidson, and he gets kidnapped, tied up, and buried alive.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
If anything ever happens to Pete Davidson,
Right?
They're going to be knocking on Kanye's door.
Oh, yeah. So it is disturbing, as I mentioned. And then these roses start growing around him after he buries him alive. And Kanye West is standing on top of the garden, just kind of like looking down at him. And the lyrics said, God save me from the crash just so I could beat Pete Davidson's ass.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's bad. He's bad.
It is bad. So then I guess she obviously she hasn't been very happy with the whole situation.
No.
And so finally after this, because she like went to court and all this, and she said, he's causing me distress. And so LA judge granted her because she had a request to change her marital status. So on today, I guess officially, they say that she, I guess, is no longer like, she's been declared legally single. So she's not necessarily divorced yet.
Yeah.
But they did declare her legally single.
Which I don't even know what matters.
I don't either. Like, what's the difference between legally single and divorced?
Yeah, it's no big deal. I mean, she's not going to be divorced probably for a couple of years, the way they're going to have millions of dollars they're fighting for. And we're going to talk to the audience about this. Would you date somebody who had a crazy ex, husband or boyfriend?
Oh, yeah.
Now, come on, Nutter. If the girl was super hot and had big money, which you know about because you've been living off somebody's dime for years, would you date him?
No, I don't like baggage. I don't want to have to worry about
She's super hot.
some guy.
Super hot, and she's just giving you a life that you would never have on your own. You're on yachts, hanging out, private jets. She's feeding you grapes in the morning.
Do I get a bodyguard to protect me from the crazy ex-husband or boyfriend?
It's your scenario. Whatever you want. She gives you a T-shirt every morning with my face on it.
Oh, is that so? Are you sold now? Are you sold to start dating, right?
Yeah.
Sold to date the crazy because you get a great T-shirt.
And it says on the back, peace.
Maybe. I don't know. I just don't like.
Because he's dated some beautiful women. He really has. He's had an unbelievable lineup. He really has.
Yeah, but I think this is the first time he's dated somebody who has threatened him.
Oh,
like
yeah.
that. But it's funny because then he also goes back and he tells his fans, Kanye tells his fans, like, hey, don't hurt him.
Yeah. That could be code.
But then he puts out stuff like this.
It could be code.
Right? But
For
then-
hurt him.
But, I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, it's like, don't do what I say, but don't do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was cool for a while, but then as dust settled, I think he thought, like everybody else, you might think you're getting back with somebody, you're cool, and then you snap.
Yeah.
And then you're like, all right, that's it. You're, game on. And you don't want anybody ever after you. I mean, I was listening to Rover this morning. A couple of his guys on the show said they'd be honored if somebody did that.
So somebody texts, and I don't think that's how it works. So 47142, and they're asked a question. You got to start off with Real Radio. They're like, so technically, Kim, wouldn't she be in trouble because she is cheating and she has kids? Kanye can get the upper hand with the kids and money, correct? I don't think so because they're legally separated.
Yeah.
But he was dating someone else too.
Oh, yeah,
so-
absolutely.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
but the reason why they split, rumor has it, is because he was cheating on her.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't think it works like that because you can be. I mean, if that's the case, I should be in big trouble. I was married for a few years before I married my husband. I was married up until like 2 weeks that I married Matt.
Wow.
I was like, oh, we got to get divorced, man. Like, I'm about to get married.
That's what I loved about
Hurry
you.
up.
Yeah, but there was no reason. You weren't doing anything wrong.
No, I know, but I kid. Like, obviously, he knew he had his own life going.
Yeah.
I think he had a baby too at the time.
Whatever.
We treated our divorce nutter and like a breakup. Just one day, we're like, we're done, and then we moved out of the house. I moved out of the house, and we just never really discussed it. It was weird, and then I never thought I was going to get married again. And so then when I decided to get married again, I forgot.
Yeah, it's like, I gotta.
Did your husband remind you? Like, hey.
No, I did. I texted him, and it was like a month before the wedding. I was like, we got to get this done because I'm about to get married. And he was like, okay. So, I mean, he was very easy about it. So,
cool.
He fought it. Yeah.
But wasn't your husband now the one who said to you, like, hey, you got to get divorced?
No. I told him not to propose to me because I was still married. I was like, I don't know if I want to be engaged and married. That's cool. Sounds like a lot of work.
That is, but that's cool. Not many people can say
to
that.
be engaged and married?
That's who's going to touch that? I mean, I can't come near that.
No.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
God, I know I love you. I knew there was a reason. It's Nutter Francis Greek. We're going to talk about this more. Would you date somebody, audience, if she had a 6 ex-boyfriend or husband?
No, you didn't ask me, by the way. And I say...
I was getting to you.
Oh, of course you were, like always.
I was getting to you. And Franny's going to talk about the female side, where she dates somebody.
I just said no.
But again...
Did you see? That's why I love the camera. Because he almost exploded. Yeah, that was him biting his tongue.
New York Prime gift card. We'll find out the female side, the male side. We want to hear from you. 877-927-6969. You can also text Franny at Real Radio 471. And Nutter has another
47142.
Whatever. And Nutter has another way, too.
Oh, yeah. On our app, the iHeartRadio app, you could just log into that, and you'll see a little microphone, and then you could just spit out whatever you want to say. We'll screen it first, but then you might get played on air if you're lucky.
And for Nutter's purposes, he hopes you spit out before you say what you want to say, which we appreciate it on the Penthouse, always. It is the Penthouse. We'll be back with Trifecta. And again, we'll talk a little bit more. Would you date somebody who was crazy? And we'll ask me, too, because I think a lot of times people don't realize when somebody is hot. Women have a lot of influence. They really could. Somebody couldn't talk me into going to their house last night, but there's a reason why. We'll be back in the Penthouse.
When you give up trying to teach your parents how to use their smart speaker and take it home, tell your smart device to play Real Radio 92.1 on iHeartRadio.
This is Chris Collinsworth. Here's what's trending on the iHeart Sports Network, presented by DraftKings.
NFL free agency will begin in just under a month. There will be a lot of speculation on where the top available players will land. This year, there are quite a few stars looking for new homes. That could make this offseason very intriguing, especially when you realize how impactful free agency has become. A great signing can make a team a contender in just one offseason. So it should be interesting to see which teams decide to be the most aggressive. I'm Dan Patrick.
Download the DraftKings app and use code SPORTS to get a free shot at millions of dollars up for grabs this week with your first deposit.
Minimum $5 deposit required. Eligibility restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com for details.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Our skies are partly cloudy to mostly clear across the area to start us off on this Thursday. A couple of showers continue to move on shore for the morning drive in, but most areas are starting dry. It's a cool and comfortable start, too, mostly in the 60s through the morning. We're back in the upper 70s into the low 80s as we head into the afternoon.
This report is sponsored by WhatsApp. No one should read your personal messages. That's why WhatsApp uses end-to-end encryption. It protects whatever you send before, during, and after you send it. So no one, not even WhatsApp, can read your messages. Always message privately. WhatsApp.
Hey, it's Greek from Monroe's and Palm Beach, one of my favorite spots. Every day there's another party open till 5 a.m. 5-star dining, beautiful ladies, and a great atmosphere. And put it on your calendars. March 12th, the House of Monroe's won a $500 costume contest on the line. It's beautiful ladies, great food, and a great music. It is the Greek from Monroe's and Palm Beach. Make sure next time you're out, you stop there and kick back and enjoy life. At Monroe's, baby. Peace!
Slip and falls can be embarrassing, leaving you in pain and feeling like you've lost control. I'm Glenn Levine from the law offices of Anajar and Levine. After a fall, document the scene by taking photographs. Make sure to get medical attention for any injuries you may have. If you've been injured in a slip and fall, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733 for a free consultation and take back control of your life. Office in West Palm Beach.
We could fly to such great heights.
With MSC Cruises, a world of discovery awaits. And now you can set sail with free balcony upgrades to enjoy those ultimate ocean views. Plus, kids sail free, so gather the group. And rest easy with flexible booking changes. Discover the Caribbean and the Bahamas, including Ocean Key, our award-winning private island. Only the sea offers you so much. Only MSC Cruises offers you so much more. To book, call your travel advisor or visit msccruises.com. Restrictions apply.
When it comes to cybersecurity, the biggest threats don't always strike the biggest targets. Almost half of all cyber attacks target small businesses, so help protect yours with Comcast Business Security Edge. It's advanced security that continuously scans for threats and helps protect every connected device. On the largest, fastest, reliable network with speeds up to 10 gigs to the most small businesses. So switch today and get cutting-edge speed with advanced security and be ready for what's next. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Get a powerful and reliable internet solution from Comcast Business and ask how to add Security Edge. Or find out how to get a $650 prepaid card with a qualifying gig bundle. Call 1-800-501-6000 or go online to comcastbusiness.com today to learn more. Prepaid card offer ends 3/21/22. Restrictions apply. Call for details.
This is a metaphor for your business's journey. Sometimes it feels like the course keeps changing right before your eyes. And in order to maneuver it, you need an expert by your side. That's what Dell Technologies advisors do. They have the Windows PC and tech solutions you need to help you get out in front and stay ahead of the game. Call an advisor today at 877-ASK-DELL. That's 877-ASK-DELL. A start to a simpler experience with Windows 11 Pro.
Attorney Joe Cordell.
New school, new job, new home. Change is hard and can leave you feeling isolated. And divorce delivers one of life's hardest blows. The relationships you counted on are suddenly gone. But you don't have to walk through this alone. Call Cordell & Cordell. You're not alone.
Schedule an appointment with one of Cordell & Cordell's Miami area attorneys. Se habla español. Legal services available in English and Spanish. Offices in Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and by appointment only in Dadeland. CordellCordell.com. Lisa Cargis, Florida resident partner. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois only.
Here's traffic on Real Radio.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
95 in West Palm, running pretty smoothly. We just have some plywood in a center lane. This is northbound just south of 45th Street. In Delray, a crash. This is on the southbound side, just south of Atlantic Avenue, and you've got the express lanes blocked there. I'm Joel Malkin.
This report is sponsored by Stand Up to Cancer.
Joe Buck and John Smoltz welcoming you back to the City Center Convenience Mart. Uh-oh. She's looking at the cigarettes, but she just grabs the gum off the counter. Stand Up to Cancer and Rally want you to...
beautiful day out there today. If you're a bird, you're flying, baby. You're hanging out. What a beautiful day. Going from tree to tree.
It really is. Shame to be stuck inside all day.
Sure is. We should do a field trip. You want to take this show on the road?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. We'll be on the road before you know it for March Madness, and we'll talk about our destination.
We
you guys
are.
Yes.
This is news to me.
Well, I like to keep things secret sometimes for you, Sweetums, to surprise you, to give you extra incentive to come out. Nutter's here because Jimmy's out. Nutter doing a great job.
Good to be here, G-Man.
And you got your gift card now, so it's official.
Yeah, let me show everybody to make it official. I did get my gift card, and I will be taking my wife out maybe this weekend.
Nice.
Oh, let me know, and I will make a call for you. And have maybe a bottle of wine or a bottle of champagne for you.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I can't thank you enough for all your efforts. I won't come in and say hi, but I'll definitely get you some lunch. Franny is here, thank God.
Hi. Happy Little Friday, y'all.
And we're going to do a trifecta, but on the table, would you date somebody if they had a sick boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever? Is it different from
sick,
a girl?
you mean crazy?
Crazy.
Yes.
Yeah, not sick
Okay.
like COVID.
They had an ex. They had an ex that was crazy.
Yeah, is it a difference between a boyfriend and an ex-husband or a wife and an ex-girlfriend? Because some people say it is and some people don't. And it's time for a trifecta.
Riders up. It's Creek's Trifecta.
All right, nobody knows what's going to happen yet with this guy, but Gronk is going to be a free agent soon, and is he going to play anywhere? We don't know. Brady has retired, but Gronk is free, and there is some speculation. The Buffalo Bills want Gronk, and Buffalo Bills are one of the best teams in the AFC, and they got a great quarterback, Josh Allen. They got a lot of guys going there. So maybe Gronk goes to Buffalo? I don't know. Because he really loved it down here in Tampa. He said he loved the weather. And then he's got to play against the Patriots. Maybe. But he's got a chance to go to a Super Bowl. So, again, will Gronk go to the Bills? We'll see what happens. Philadelphia 76ers pulled off that big trade with James Harden. And guess what? They are 2-0. They beat the Knicks twice. And Knicks suck. We know that. But they did win 2 games in a row. Last night, Harden had 27. Joel Embiid had 28. And so far, they look really good together. And also, Harden praised the Philly fans. Because I love it here. And very excited, but like anything else, when it's going good, it's great. When it's going bad, you see what happens. The Heat got so burnt last night. They had a big lead against the Bucks with like 3 minutes left. They're up by 8 points, and they ended up losing. They just shot terrible in the last few minutes. I was leaving Strikes last night, going to my car before I had my little situation with a senorita, and I was thinking the Heat won. By the time I got home, they lost 120 and 119. And the Dolphins had a statement yesterday by their GM, Greer. He said they're out of the Deshaun Watson challenge, the chase, whatever it's going to be called. They're not involved. They're going to build the team around Tua, and that's what the new coach said. So the Dolphins are not going for Watson. So what does that mean? Probably 2 o'clock today, you'll see Dolphins get Watson after the day before they say that they're not going for him. That shows you what happens. And that is your trifecta. So on the table is, would you get involved with somebody if they had a crazy wife, girlfriend, husband, boyfriend, all that sort of stuff? Nutter saying no, though.
No, I don't like baggage.
Even if she's super hot.
Is she rich, too? You mentioned that earlier.
Yeah, he said rich. Like you're on her yacht and private jet.
I guess so. I just don't want someone
You're so tough.
coming after me out of the blue or just from behind me and just I don't
And not
know.
just that, like, okay, let's say that the ex is like a Kanye status, right? It has ravenous fans. So not only do you have to watch your back for that dude, then you have to watch your back for people who follow him as well.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I'm out.
Yeah, and then you spent the night with her, though, first, like on our yacht. And you wake up in the morning, and you go out to the back of the boat, and you just look, and you see the beautiful blue sea, and maybe you're looking at, like, Italy or, something like that, or Greece, and she's pouring you champagne with strawberries and putting whipped cream all over your lips.
On the first night?
No, it was the morning. It was first night.
But you said, after the night.
Yeah, after a hot night. They're having breakfast.
Oh, I got lucky. Okay, then sure.
Selling it.
Yeah, as long as I'm getting something out of this.
And she's got, like, nice music.
All right, let's be for real though. Let's say like it's just
Boca.
somebody. Yeah, I know. Let's get back to real life right now. You said you were gonna. How about you? Would you deal with it? A really, really super hot chick that you guys just had good chemistry. You dug. It's been a long time since you've had this connection, but you find out her ex-husband is nuts and he's just getting out of jail and he wants to kill you.
Yeah. Every time you come out of your house or your place of work, you got a flat tire.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that happens anyways.
That happens anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm not worried about that. Yeah, I would do it. Because I love the excitement.
See, I don't think you would.
Yeah.
You always claim it, but I feel like I know you pretty well, and you don't like drama in your life.
No, I don't like drama. But if it was somebody like as hot as you, probably.
Okay, Jared. I know. Don't all this. We're going to deal with this in 20 years. That's just him talking out of his ass. Don't awe it. I know.
That's not true. If it was somebody like you, I'd be like, it's worth it. Because you know what, Lord? If you take me tonight, the night before was worth it.
See how much garbage just came out of it?
I shall not want.
Yeah.
877-927-6969. Give us a call if you would do it. But again, let's go local, like Franny said. It's more realistic.
Yeah, so let's be realistic.
The guy's not going to kill you, or the woman. Maybe you just feel like, they're going to stalk you, give you problems.
And more so in the beginning, right? If you find out in the beginning, there's no attachment there.
Yeah.
I understand how it may be difficult in a scenario. Let's say the ex is in prison, but you don't hear about him. You don't know about him. You heard, nothing. You just know they have an ex.
Yeah.
And then you're together for 6 months, 7 months, and then she was like, "Hey, I have to tell you something.
Oh God.
I have an ex," and he or she is, they're about to be released from jail.
Oh, that's crazy.
So already you're already like in it because you've been together for a few months.
Yeah.
I think, those scenarios are different.
Yeah, they definitely are.
You may suck it up if you really have fallen for this person.
Yeah.
But from the get-go, no.
It's hard.
No, it's I'm out.
How about age? You think age matters? Like if you're younger or older?
What do you mean?
Like say you're under 40 or over 45. You think maybe you might...
As far as what?
Making the decision. Because you might, when you're younger, be like, I'm going to do it when you're older.
No, 45's not old.
Well, I'm just saying. I'm saying it's old. I'm just saying because you do think different. I know I think different now than I did 20 years ago, honestly. You might be like, okay.
I think maybe 20-something-year-old Franny would be like, whatever, bring it.
That's
but
what
now
I'm
it's just like, I don't want any drama.
Yeah, no drama.
Yep.
What do we got? We got somebody home?
Yeah, we got Will from Boynton checking in. Hey, Will.
How you doing?
Good, Will. How are you?
All right. About the situation, I don't know. I've been married to a woman older than me, and she has problems with her ex-husband. That don't bother me as long as I don't put her hands on her.
Yeah. But we're not talking about her putting, we're not talking about the scenario of, him putting hands on her. We're saying the scenario if he was going to come after you.
Yeah, has he ever threatened you or anything like that? I mean, verbally?
Yeah, I just look at him out the corner of my eye and keep walking. Okay, whatever you say, let's go.
Okay, well, you're obviously not worried about him. Yeah, you're not worried about him.
Nah.
All right. Well, we appreciate the call, brother. Thank you so much for listening to Real Radio.
All right, there you have it.
No, I don't know. You're saying no, Franny's saying no, and I'm saying maybe.
I like the point that Franny brought up earlier. You guys were just talking about maybe if I was younger, but now I don't have the energy for that.
Yeah. It's too much. Just I can't deal with it. Even if it was Kim Kardashian, she pulled up in a parking lot right now and said, "Come on, you want to get on Kim Air?"
Well, then I got to deal with Kanye, and then now probably Pete. Because the guy she's dating.
Pete Davidson. The guy that brought up this whole conversation.
I'm like, who we doing?
Harley's brother.
Harley, and Dano.
Is Dano's last name Davidson?
It could be. Dano be like, "You're not coming to work today? What's going on?" Oh my God, that is so funny. So let us know if you guys have an opinion. You can also text Franny, Real Radio 47142. And let us know if you have any opinion on this, because it is a big thing.
Yeah, so this is really funny. If you live in New York City and you're listening on that iHeartRadio app, by the way, if you are on the iHeartRadio app, Nutter let you know earlier, we have a new feature, and you just have to make sure you have the latest update, but just search for Real Radio 921, and you're going to see this little microphone icon. You click on it, and you can record us a message. That's, and we're going to, if it's solid and we enjoy what you have to say, maybe even if we don't enjoy what you have to say, but as long as we can air it, we will play it on air on the Penthouse. It's a brand new feature that we have called the Talkback feature. You may have heard something similar on the show that we have after us from 1 to 3 on the News Junkie. So, so it's a new way to interact with us because we have a lot of ways you can interact with us.
We actually have one right now if you guys want to hear it.
Yeah, let's do it. This is what it's going to be like.
Greek, you should rephrase the question, would you knowingly date someone that has a crazy ex? Because think of how many people get into relationships not knowing that there's a crazy ex.
Thank you.
Very true. Like I mentioned,
and you get in deep, and then you're with them for 6 months, you realize that they have a crazy ex after they're going to come out of jail. I say that because I know somebody who actually went through that.
Oh, wow. Because I was going to say, it sounds like a scenario
It is. It is. I did not personally.
No, I know you did.
No, but I do know somebody who went through that. And it was actually a guy who was dating a girl, and the girl had to have to watch her back because his ex-wife was coming out of jail, and she was nuts.
Really?
So it was, a different situation.
Wow.
Yeah.
What ended up happening? Did anything happen?
Luckily, he got a restraining order against her, but she would drive by there because they had already lived together. They were together for 8 months, and they ended up getting a place, leasing it. They didn't buy.
Yeah.
But yeah, she would come by, but thank God she never laid her hands on her.
Oh, God.
Yeah, but it was a lot of threatening text messages and stuff like that.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, you put something in a text message, then you can obviously.
She got close to him, and that's why the restraining order came from his end, not her end.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But there are some crazy people out there. So from the crazy side to the sexy side, this is funny. As I mentioned, if you are listening on the iHeartRadio app, and I know we got a lot of New Yorkers out there. Maybe you're living here in South Florida, but you're up in New York. There is a non-emergency number, like we have one too, right? 911 is our emergency number. 311 is their non-emergency number there. But they have said that within the past year, they have received almost 300 complaints about people having loud sex.
Oh.
So, yes. They said that they...
Nutter, were you in New York?
yes, I was.
They're saying...
By myself.
Yes. This is definitely a city that never sleeps, if you've heard this before.
Now you know why.
But exactly. New Yorkers are complaining, including one woman who wouldn't stop shouting her lover was a sexual Tyrannosaurus Rex, and another...
Wow, that would turn me on.
And another about a backyard orgy. So there was data that was logged in, complaints between February 19th of 2021 and February 9th. And this was throughout all the city's boroughs. But Queens had registered the most complaints with 103 of those.
It doesn't surprise me.
Yes.
Because it's Queens.
Manhattan came in second with 66, while Brooklyn received 55, Bronx 48.
Ooh.
Staten Island, a little quieter. Only 4 complaints there.
Nobody wants to live in Staten Island. That's why. The Queens, all the Queens are there. That's why I'm not surprised.
But
Men
people
and
would
women.
call in, report
No.
saying backyard orgies, loud, ruthless sex. One person moaning that her significant other was a sexual Tyrannosaurus, as I mentioned. And we know that it's one of the liveliest cities in the country.
Yeah.
But they have about 75,000 noise complaints on average per month, just noise complaints. But this new data received from 311 officially said that it looks like a lot of these noise complaints are coming from people who are way too loud during sexy time.
Nutter, with all the women you've had, did you ever have to tell anybody to keep it down? I got neighbors. I'm in a hotel room.
Not really. No, I don't think that's what's not going through my mind while I'm in the throes of.
But if somebody's loud, you got to be like, hey, I know this is the best thing since hot fudge sundaes and Jochen cookies. But could you keep it down? There's people in the next room or above us.
I don't think I'd want to offend her, and it would kind of be like, all right, go nutter, like if my friends were listening.
Oh, your friends are in the room when you're having sex.
No, I mean,
go nutter.
When I had roommates is what I meant.
Okay, I'm saying a hotel room.
Oh, hotel room, I don't care what they hear.
No, you wouldn't care?
No, not at all.
I was at a hotel one time, and the girl I was with was at the W Manhattan, was changing, and she didn't realize that she was naked, and we were up like an, 38th floor, and the office building across from us was calling the hotel and saying there's a girl who's naked. She had no clue she was changing.
Yeah, when you're in New York, those buildings are face to face.
Oh, they're right there.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
They are. But they're funny. Some of the complaints were one lady called in. She was like, listen, I'm a Christian woman. Help the girls stop having loud sex before God does. She said in distress. Another one complained regarding hippies allegedly dressing up like Freddy Krueger, Pennywise, and an Easter bunny while partying to the theme song of Velveteen Dream, a pro wrestler being loudly played in the background. What? So that was one of the complaints. Another one said, O to the R to the G to the Y, put it all together and you get an orgy party. Somebody please stop this. They said, come on down there, letting the boobies hit the floor and watching Brokeback Mountain. Like, what are they doing in California?
Brokeback
They
Mountain.
said they're screaming cowabunga and orgy.
Cowabunga?
An orgy.
Wow.
Yeah, so it sounds like they are getting it over in New York.
That sounds like cowabunga. Yes. How much? Cowabunga. Yeah, if you ever had somebody, or if you live in an apartment, you had to knock on people's door, be like, a little loud, I'm trying to sleep.
Yeah.
Could you keep it down?
And it's got to be loud because this person was like, I slept through earthquakes and fires in my life, but I can't sleep through this.
Well, also-
Somebody make it stop.
Well, if it's the same noise every night or every other night, that's got to get to you too. Every once in a while. Like I would put on my blow dryer sometimes early, like 4 o'clock, and the guy above me said something to the front desk. And they called me, and they're like, it's a little early to be blow drying your hair.
When is the right time to blow dry your hair?
Exactly.
I guess after 6.
What? If it's your own place,
I
and you
don't
like
know.
you got to go to work at 5, and you got to blow dry your hair.
I don't know. That's what they
You
told
blow
me.
dry your hair, by the way?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't know many guys that do.
Yeah, well, it wakes me up in the morning.
Oh,
It's
got
like
it.
cool
So you
air.
just blow dry your
It's
face.
hot air.
It is.
It's cool air. And yeah, it's like nutter in the background. So give us a call. What would you do if you dated somebody who had a crazy ex, male or female? Would it be worth it? I think a lot of guys wouldn't care because guys don't care when it comes to a piece of ass. They just don't. Hit it, quit it, stay, leave, whatever you want.
Yeah, we have somebody who just has a comment on the whole Kanye West thing, and they said it's amazing to me that people support Kanye West religiously. No matter how he behaves, it doesn't seem to bother his true fans, which is true. He has a ton of fans. I mean, we just saw Donda 2 down in Miami, sold out show. I was a fan of his in the beginning, but when he professed to be a god, I stopped following him. I'm not denying his talent as a musician. He is talented, but that doesn't mean you can do whatever you want in life and treat people however you please. He is totally wrong for how he's treating Kim and Pete Davidson. Inexcusable. So those are your feelings, and you can share your feelings. That's the text line, 47142. You got to start the text off with Real Radio. But yeah, with that whole Donda 2, I do believe he finally did release the album. Mm-hmm. They say it's pretty cool. And the thing is that he's also got a bunch of other artists collaborating with him on it too.
Okay.
And I heard that the merchandise that he was selling over there for this concert in Miami at it was at the Miami Marlins Stadium, right?
Yeah, very expensive.
They said insane. Well, because he's selling his Yeezys, and then he has custom Yeezys specifically for like Donda 2 and all this stuff. I mean, hundreds of dollars. Some of them are probably over thousands of dollars. And they said the lines were insane for people to scoop up his merchandise.
I heard the same thing.
Yeah.
Like crazy, like wrapped around like 80, 90 people.
Yeah.
Nutter, you're online, weren't you?
Yeah, I was there. I was all,
shut up and take my money.
Trying to get a pair of slides for like $800.
I mean, we know how you like to spend your money. You got that one wrestling belt that one time. And
I was parading that around yesterday on live because we interviewed Charlotte Flair from WWE yesterday, Dano and I.
Now, that's not your friend, Franny? Or no, am I certain?
Charlotte Flair is Ric Flair's daughter.
Woo! Oh, okay.
My girlfriend was his ex-wife.
Oh, okay.
Not her mom, though.
Oh, not her mom.
No, he's had a lot of ex-wives.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think she was wife number 3 or 4.
Wow.
He's just separated from his last one.
How did the interview go?
It went well.
Did you have to carry it? Like always? Because you always tell me that Dano doesn't know.
No, I didn't say that. No, I asked more wrestling-based questions. Dano kind of hit her with some, off-the-wall kind of...
Yeah. That's a
just
big
random
get.
questions. Yeah,
That's a big get. Charlotte Flair's huge. And so, because they're doing, right, you guys gave away tickets yesterday.
Yes, for SmackDown this Friday.
Yeah.
Oh, you going?
No, I'm not going this time. I got to work.
Okay. I thought you, because I know you like going. And that belt was how much that you bought? 400 or 800?
It was like 500.
Wow, that's a lot for a fake belt.
It's as close as real as you can get. I don't know. I just wanted something to,
Hey, bro, you get whatever you want. God bless you. You can get it. I'm the last one to talk about spending money for anybody.
Yes.
We were actually talking about
Thank
that
you, sweetie.
on air yesterday, too. And there's like 4 or 5 other belts I want to get still from other wrestling organizations and whatnot.
How much are they? Same thing?
Yeah, around the same price.
My girlfriend has a husband, same thing. He's huge into wrestling, and he probably has like 8 or 9 belts.
Wow.
And he showcases them, at the house.
That's cool.
Yeah, I bought a what is it, a picture box or whatever that opens and you put the belt.
Like a shadow box,
Yes,
right? Isn't that what it is? Yeah, that's how they have them too. They have them all framed up.
Now, have you ever won the belt and made love to your wife?
It doesn't fit around my waist. I need to get an extension. And it kind of gets in the way.
You're like, I'm the true heavyweight champion. So we got a couple texts in at 47142, and it's about the New York City having issues with people having very loud sex.
Yes.
They were getting a lot of complaints. And that one person said, instead of complaining about loud parties and sex, ask to join in.
Yeah.
Or watch. They're like, what's wrong with people? And then somebody here texted, and I feel like they're probably one of these people they complain about, because they said, my girlfriend and I were having sex so loud that the family below us left the hotel at 2:00 in the morning.
Wow.
I want to know how you figure that out. Did like the concierge tell you that, or security come knocking later and be like, you just had a whole family leave because you guys?
Maybe when they checked out in the morning.
I need details. Please text me back. Yeah.
Maybe when they checked out in the morning
Yeah.
and they were like, hey, did you have a good night? And they were probably like, it was okay. And they were probably like, well, the people below you left at 2 in the morning.
A whole family.
Sounds like you had a great night.
That's loud. I mean, if you're that loud and the people underneath you have to pull up anchor, and be like, hey, I'm out of here and I got to go? None of you know what that's like. I mean, your whole life.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Story of my life.
Yeah. That's how you roll. That's how you got your wife. I mean, come on. Let's do it. That is crazy. 877-927-6969. If you ever got thrown out of someplace for having too loud of sex, call us. Or if anybody was ever too loud. Now, if you hear somebody having loud sex, say it's in a hotel room, do you inquisitive to see who it is?
Do I what?
Your mind going, oh, man, who was that?
Yeah.
Are you?
No.
I would just picture two of the hottest people, that way it's not like, well, yeah, you, gee. But not like a 300-pound dude and, a skinny crackhead or something like that.
Do you try to picture? You try to create a scenario in your head?
Absolutely.
All
Skinny
right.
crackhead. Is that the skinny crackhead making all that noise?
It sure was.
My God, God bless you. Stop the bone. Oh my God, you're the pork in my chop. I think that some people would definitely be a little bit, like, ooh.
I bet some people would just kind of close their eyes and pretend, just get it on themselves when they hear that. Instead of watching a porn, you visualize something in your head, and then they use that for their own benefit.
Yeah, maybe to light their flame a little.
Maybe.
So maybe this could be a good thing. If you have a neighbor or somebody who's loud with sex, maybe you can ignite you and just be like, hey, they're doing it. Why don't we do it? Like pancakes. When I see somebody eating pancakes, I want pancakes.
Just like pancakes, yeah.
It is the Penthouse on a Thursday, having a good time. We'll come back with some Florida news. Hopefully you're not in it. Don't forget, Dave Matthews tickets at 11:45. Nutter is spinning some great jams today, doing a great job. He got a New York Prime gift card. He's done such a great job all week. Helped us out. I can't thank you enough because I know it's great working with us, and then it gets harder.
I look forward to it.
I would too if I was you. Dano and Nutter, 3 to 7, Monday to Friday. Always your best way on your way home. Peace.
Hey, it's Rover from Rover's Morning Glory. Wake up with me each morning. Just tell your smart device to play Real Radio 92.1 on iHeartRadio. And you can wake up with me right next to you. Romantic.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Our skies are partly cloudy to mostly clear across the area to start us off on this Thursday. A couple of showers continue to move on shore for the morning drive-in, but most areas are starting dry. It's a cool and comfortable start, too, mostly in the 60s through the morning. We're back in the upper 70s into the low 80s as we head into the afternoon.
This report is sponsored by WhatsApp. No one should read your personal messages. That's why WhatsApp uses end-to-end encryption. It protects whatever you send before, during, and after you send it. So no one, not even WhatsApp, can read your messages. Always message privately. WhatsApp.
Hi, this is President Donald Trump, and I'd like to invite you to join me at the American Freedom Tour in Fort Lauderdale on Saturday, March 19th at the Florida Live Arena. We'll be live and in person along with my son Don, Kimberly Guilfoyle, Dan Bongino, Candace Owens, Sarah Huckabee Sanders, and many other incredible patriots. We will be talking about how to defend our jobs, our borders, our liberty, and our God-given rights. I hope you'll join me in Fort Lauderdale on Saturday, March 19th. It's the only time this event will be coming to South Florida. If you want to sign up to get your tickets for the American Freedom Tour, you have to go to AmericanFreedomTour.com and do it right away. I think they're going to be selling very quickly, and I hope to see you there. I look forward to it. We're going to have a lot of fun.
Go to AmericanFreedomTour.com for tickets as low as $9. The American Freedom Tour in Fort Lauderdale on Saturday, March 19th at the FLA Live Arena. Once again, that's AmericanFreedomTour.com.
Investing involves risk, including possible loss of principal. Income may be subject to state, local, or federal alternative minimum tax. When interest rates rise, prices fall. When interest rates fall, prices rise.
There's one word we can all agree on today. Free. Everyone likes a free meal or a free ride. But how about tax-free income? Investing in municipal bonds can provide federally tax-free income that can serve as the cornerstone for your portfolio. Henyon & Walsh is a leading specialist in tax-free municipal bonds and provides individual investors with quality service and personal attention. Call Henyon & Walsh today to learn more about the benefits of municipal bonds. Call 1-800-761-9761 now, and they'll send their informative bond guide free. No obligation, no cost. Just dial 1-800-761-9761 today to receive a free copy of their informative bond guide, because free is always the right price. Call Henyon & Walsh today at 1-800-761-9761. Henyon & Walsh, Inc., member FINRA SIPC.
Hey, it's Greek from Monroe's and Palm Beach, one of my favorite spots. Every day there's another party open till 5 a.m. 5-star dining, beautiful ladies, and a great atmosphere. And put it on your calendars. March 12th, the House of Monroe's won a $500 costume contest on the line. It's beautiful ladies, great food, and a great music. It is the Greek from Monroe's and Palm Beach. Make sure next time you're out, you stop there and kick back and enjoy life. At Monroe's, baby. Peace!
Slip and falls can be embarrassing, leaving you in pain and feeling like you've lost control. I'm Glenn Levine from the law offices of Anna Jar Levine. After a fall, document the scene by taking photographs. Make sure to get medical attention for any injuries you may have. If you've been injured in a slip and fall, call the law offices of Anna Jar Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733 for a free consultation and take back control of your life. Office in West Palm Beach.
The Glass Chamber, your local smoke shop, exotic sodas, Delta 8, Puffco, and the newest disposables. If you're not shopping at Glass Chamber, can you really consider yourself a smoker? With the latest and greatest in the industry, why wouldn't you? Now, 7 convenient locations. Visit glasschamberfl.com for more.
Attorney Joe Cordell.
New school, new job, new home. Change is hard and can leave you feeling isolated, and divorce delivers one of life's hardest blows. The relationships you counted on are suddenly gone. But you don't have to walk through this alone. Call Cordell & Cordell. You're not alone.
Schedule an appointment with one of Cordell & Cordell's Miami area attorneys. Se habla español. Legal services available in English and Spanish. Offices in Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and by appointment only in Dadeland. CordellCordell.com. Lisa Cargis, Florida resident partner. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois only.
Getting you up to speed on traffic on Real Radio.
From the Racetrack Traffic Center.
Crash on 95. This is on the exit ramp northbound to Atlantic Avenue, and you do have that exit ramp blocked. And this is a crash involving multiple vehicles, so a spot to avoid. Also in South County, Federal Highway north of Spanish River Boulevard, an accident being worked, and that could be a slow spot for you as well. I'm Joel Malkin.
This report is sponsored by Blindster. Do you need new blinds or shades? Blindster.com offers custom-made blinds.
Penthouse. Now back to the Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Yes, you're back in the PH, baby, on R&R. PH on R&R. It's pretty simple. Penthouse on Real Radio. Don't forget, at 11:45, we got Dave Matthews tickets coming at you. Fast and hard. As Franny would say, Dave tickets. Everybody wants to go see Dave Matthews. Last week, we had the biggest tickets in South Florida. In this area anyway, Bear Trap at the Honda Classic. Jimmy's out today. Nutter's nice enough to come in. He got a $100 gift card for New York Prime, so he's happy.
Decided to press charges.
Oh, this is getting out of hand.
Right?
It's silly string.
I agree.
And then you think the police officer or police running away from important things. And that's the thing, like, okay, maybe I'd be annoyed
annoyed for like a hot minute, like a second. I'd be like,
Right.
did I really just get zapped with silly string? In court for 2 counts.
What are we coming to? We
Can't
can't even do it.
Of, and I used to love silly string.
It might stain your clothes. So if you're wearing white and someone sprays. Oh.
That's a Florida
Pick up
woman.
some batteries and Pinot Grigio. It's a snowstorm.
A Florida woman was arrested this past Tuesday.
Do some plowing.
Arrested her at home after investigators executed a search warrant for good. In addition to this, they found about 104 grams of meth, 48 grams of coke, 24.8 grams of marijuana oil. He had a bunch of Adderall, a bunch of Xanax, and multiple scales and narcotic paraphernalia. Yes, they said to share that crack you're doing or what? They said to put that into perspective. By the way, she is a convicted felon, so. Yeah, they said she also possessed a firearm and ammunition, and you're not supposed to have any of that if you're a felon as well, too. So.
Wow. Did she have any silly string on?
That's in the next one.
And then we have a wedding crasher. It looks like at Satellite Beach, some police responded to a wedding after an uninvited guest started causing a scene and starting to get physically violent with the people at the wedding. Really? Yes. This uninvited guest was later identified as Gloria Inez Caldwell, and I guess she got into like the face of the person who called the police, and she was just like, "What are you doing?" They're like, "Who are you? You're not supposed to be here." She got verbally aggressive to the point of, they said, almost physical violence.
Ah, there was a groom and a pilot.
So. Refused to comply with officers. She also refused to give her name to the police officers, but ultimately was identified. Now she's facing charges of disorderly conduct, trespassing, and 2 counts of resisting an officer without violence. And that is your What the Florida.
Wow. That is crazy.
Yeah, that was a lot today.
Yeah, there was.
Yeah.
It reminds me of a friend of mine who was recently out of one establishment, and right next to the establishment he was at, there was a bunch of women for a baby shower. So he walks over, and then he comes and sees me and has like a roast beef sandwich, macaroni salad. I'm like, where'd you get the food? He goes, oh, there's a baby shower next door. I go, how the hell did you do this? I just walked in. And
That's terrible.
Because I was thinking, because they were all sitting outside, I was like, wow, what a great place to meet somebody. It was like, I don't know, 17 girls. Who cares if they're taking a shower or not? But he goes to get a roast beef sandwich, macaroni salad. He goes, you can go over, G. Get whatever you want. I'm not going to call him out because if he's listening, he does know who I am or who he is. And I do.
I hope he knows who he is.
And it was just a crazy story.
Yeah.
And he had no problem like doing it. Like I can't see like walking over to another restaurant. And again, these restaurants, not that they connect, they're open, they're sitting outside, and you just start talking. He goes, there's so much food. He goes, I heard the girl saying there's so much food, who's going to eat it?
And he's like, I will.
I will.
You need help? I got it.
It is the Penthouse. We'll come back with some news about a pilot with JetBlue. And it might make you a little surprised. Would it make you not want to fly with JetBlue? You'll tell us in the Penthouse when we return. Peace.
Got something to say? Text us at 47142. Start your message with Real Radio. Standard data and message rates apply, and don't text while driving.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Our skies are partly cloudy to mostly clear across the area to start us off on this Thursday. A couple of showers continue to move on shore for the morning drive-in, but most areas are starting dry. It's a cool and comfortable start, too, mostly in the 60s through the morning. We're back in the upper 70s into the low 80s as we head into the afternoon.
This report is sponsored by Compassion International.
Haiti was already the poorest country in the Western Hemisphere, but earthquakes, hurricanes, and COVID have made life even more difficult for families. You can help rebuild Haiti with Compassion International by texting the word radio to 97646.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/trial. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And now you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/trial. That's ZipRecruiter.com/trial. ZipRecruiter.com/trial.
Hey, it's Greek for Atlantis Motor Group, the premier luxury car, exotic car dealership in South Florida. Porsches, Ferraris, Lamborghinis, Rolls-Royce, Bentleys, and Mercedes, all under one roof. 351 East Yamato Road. Get there today. Atlantis Motor Group can make your dream car a reality. And on Saturday, March 5th, the locker room will be live from 11 to 3 inside Atlantis Motor Group. Stop by today, Atlantis Motor Group. They can make your dream car a reality. Peace.
Have you ever felt depressed about work, only to have your dad be like, why are you so down? So you told him you hate your job, and he said, well, you better talk yourself out of it. And then you thought, I love to talk. I could host a podcast. And then you went to Spreaker from iHeart and started a podcast and got good at it, then monetized it, then quit your boring job, then told your dad, thanks for the advice. And he was like, well, that's not what I meant, and I don't understand what a podcast is, but you seem happy, so that's great, kiddo. You ever do that? Well, you could. At Spreaker.com. That's Spreaker. Ask your dad. You actually don't.
Hey, it's Greek from Monroe and Palm Beach, one of my favorite spots. Every day there's another party open till 5 a.m. 5-star dining, beautiful ladies, and a great atmosphere. And put it on your calendars. March 12th, the House of Monroe's won a $500 costume contest on the line. It's beautiful ladies, great food, and a great music. It is the Greek from Monroe's and Palm Beach. Make sure next time you're out, you stop there and kick back and enjoy life. At Monroe's, baby. Peace!
We could fly to such great heights.
With MSC Cruises, a world of discovery awaits. And now you can set sail with free balcony upgrades to enjoy those ultimate ocean views. Plus, kids sail free, so gather the group. And rest easy with flexible booking changes. Discover the Caribbean and the Bahamas, including Ocean Key, our award-winning private island. Only the sea offers you so much. Only MSC Cruises offers you so much more. To book, call your travel advisor or visit msccruises.com. Restrictions apply.
Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
Crash on 95. This is on the exit ramp northbound to Atlantic Avenue, and you do have that exit ramp blocked. And this is a crash involving multiple vehicles, so a spot to avoid. Also in South County, Federal Highway north of Spanish River Boulevard, an accident being worked, and that could be a slow spot for you as well.
This report is sponsored by Stand Up to Cancer.
Joe Buck and John Smoltz welcoming you back to the City Center Convenience Mart. Uh-oh. She's looking at the cigarettes, but she just grabs the gum off the counter. Stand Up to Cancer and Rally want you to reduce your risk for cancer. Go to takeahealthystand.org.
Hey, what up, you freaking maniacs? It's Tommy Lee, and we're back, baby.
And this is Joe Elliott from Def Leppard.
iHeartRadio and all the bands in the stadium tour want you to have the ultimate experience at the show in Miami. We'll get you flights, hotel, and at realradio921.com/watch. Thanks to the Monroe's, you would see Greek dancing.
Yeah, shaking it, baby.
Yeah.
I got a moneymaker, and it's usually shaking. JetBlue had a situation with a pilot. How would you feel if a pilot got kicked out of your cockpit because he had too many drinks? He had like 6 or 7 drinks.
Terrified. Terrified.
When they're telling you can't really have doubles on planes.
Oh, my goodness. And a pilot's taking him down?
I think he had 6 or 7, they said. They took him out of the cockpit. I think the plane was going someplace from Buffalo.
Well, thank goodness, right, for co-pilot. And a lot of these planes are these days. I know that pilots do a lot of work, but what do they say? They fly themselves.
Yeah.
But
that one would have had to.
Thank goodness.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your pilot speaking. We're going to get there soon.
Yeah, could you imagine if you heard that?
Oh, I'd be like, can I get off the plane, please?
Yeah.
Well, when it was on the tarmac, you'd be like, oh, my God. But if you were up in the air and you heard that?
Oh, God, no.
You think people would actually get up if they heard a guy doing that?
I think you'd get a good reaction from, the passengers. And I know you really can't bum rush, the cockpit these days. But I'd be knocking on the door like, is everything okay in there? You guys need someone to step in? Do we have another pilot on this flight?
Yeah, I mean, thank goodness, as you mentioned, this is before they took off. I mean, thank God. But he was removed from the plane, and it looks like this, rightly said, this happened in Buffalo. Mm-hmm. This was yesterday morning. They said that, of course, he appeared impaired as he passed through security But he still passed through security.
Yeah, got through that.
Yeah, his name is James Clifton, and then he was taken into custody after he registered a blood alcohol level of a 0.17, which is obviously over the legal limits.
Yeah, he's done.
He said, he told him he admitted to having 7 to 8 drinks before he got on the aircraft, which was coming to Fort Lauderdale. Yep, from Buffalo.
Man, that's amazing that thank God he got kicked off.
Yeah.
Imagine him going to Fort Lauderdale going down here. Oh my God. Just like you said, like you just did the impersonation. Oh my God.
Now, that's fireable, right? That's not suspension? Because you're putting so many people's lives at risk.
Sure. I imagine. I know there's a kind of a pilot shortage right now. Or I don't know if that's still going on, but I think they would can him.
I would think so too. So they're saying with JetBlue said obviously they're aware of the incident fully. They said that they're fully cooperating with law enforcement and that he's been removed from his duties while they're conducting an investigation.
Yeah. Well, he's probably going to get suspended. Maybe he'll go into rehab, obviously, and maybe they'll maybe they won't.
I got to talk to my buddy. He flies for JetBlue. I'll be like, do you know about this guy? He's getting fired? What's going on? You got to know.
That's so funny.
Yep.
What's going on?
Because the dude's a Florida guy. He's from Orlando. But they're saying that he could face federal charges.
Sure.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you like you said, you know how many people's lives you have in there and in your hand?
Mm-hmm.
You talk about the friendly skies. That's not too friendly.
No, not at all.
But I wonder how they got him off the plane.
Because obviously, they escorted him off, I guess.
No, I'm saying like who picked up on it, like said, hey, you got to go. Was it a co-pilot? Was it a stewardess?
Yeah, they said, all I saw is that TSA said he appeared impaired as he passed through security.
Oh, that was a red
and
flag?
then he was taken into custody. Yeah, so maybe after they did, somebody just tipped somebody off. I'm like, you might want to go check on homeboy over there because he seemed kind of drunk.
Yeah, I was sitting next to him at the bar and he was slamming him back.
Exactly. Like something.
Freddie Kelsey, you want to check out homeboy?
I mean, maybe.
Could you imagine if you're the co-pilot and you see him strapping in? He's like, hey, where we go?
Yep.
Where we going?
Because
Miami, okay?
I have seen pilots hit the bars, and you know how Delta has their own lounge and JetBlue. I have seen them after the fact, and that's what I found out from people is that's when they are done with their trips and they're not on call and they just want to just have one drink or just kind of unwind. Yeah, so I have seen that and I found it odd. I was like, are they really going to the bar right now? But they say it's because that's their last flight of whatever but it is federal regulations bar pilots obviously from drinking on duty within 8 hours of flying.
Wow.
So even if that guy had drank 7 hours before or whatever, he's still in trouble and he can still register whatever I said, a 0.17.
That's strong.
And with that blood alcohol level, you're not supposed to exceed a 0.04.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
he was way over.
Yeah.
If you were in one of those lounges and you saw a pilot drinking and then he followed you out, went on your plane, would you want to stop? Would you be like, no?
As long as he was sitting next to me and didn't go to the cockpit.
Exactly.
Yeah, I would never go.
Yep.
But suppose he was in the cockpit. Like you just walked on the plane. He was like, peace out.
I'll take the next one.
And another one.
I would probably report him or something that. Yeah, but he's putting all those lives in danger.
Absolutely. I told you, it wasn't at an airport, but we used to have this guy when I worked at a bar called Cabo Flats for years, and his whole game, what he did, he would dress up as a pilot and he would come in and he would get drinks. And then he would also, it looked like for a commercial, I don't know which one, I don't think he specified, but he had the wings on and whatever those little things are on your shoulders. I know there's names for him as well too.
Yeah.
And so he looked official.
The rankings.
And the rankings. And then he would talk the talk about him being a vet as well too, and this and that. And a
vet for animals?
No. Oh my god.
like for the Air Force.
Military vet.
Military, I'm sorry. I was like, this guy did a lot.
Everything.
He's taking care of animals and flying.
Yes.
He's really well rounded.
So people would
give me his number.
So people would buy him drinks because he laid it on real thick and stuff. So he would get free drinks all the time, and this guy would get S-face, big time.
Plastered.
All the time. Every time he came in. And so I started dating a pilot, and he would come in every now and then and see me at work, and he started noticing that guy. And he was like, that guy's not a pilot. And I was like, he's like, that guy's not a pilot. I was like, why? He was like, because even pilots, they have to take off. What are they called? Those little things on your shoulders, you know what I'm talking about? You got to take off all that stuff.
Really?
You can't wear your wings. You can't get anything. Because he would come after he was done flying as well, too. And he would just be wearing his plain white shirt and his slacks.
Why did he say that?
He said because even if you're not on call or on shift, all that has to be off of you when you're drinking.
Oh, when you're drinking.
Yes,
Okay,
when you're at a bar drinking.
okay.
So he called the guy out because he was
Really?
just like, I'm looking at him. He was like, a real pilot is not allowed to do that.
What'd he
and
say?
he said something and he started questioning the guy, and the guy had no idea how to answer any of his questions.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's brutal. In front of everybody?
Yeah.
That's like stolen valor.
It
You
is-
see that
yeah.
all the time
Yeah.
when the guys in the military go and approach another man who's out there and he's got the uniform all wrong, and they're like, "Where did you serve? What was your unit number?" And yeah, that's a big deal.
That's like that movie DiCaprio did.
Oh yeah, Catch Me If You Can.
That's right. He was faking to be a pilot, had the wings and everything. But that was
doctor too, I think.
Yeah, he faked to be a doctor. He had the checks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Wow, that's amazing. I never heard that story. I mean, I knew you
I've
said
told you this story
No,
a few
but I'm
times.
saying you've told me that he was, drinking
Yeah.
and doing that. But I know somebody actually,
Yeah.
the guy you were dating called him out. He had to be. So did he come back after that?
No, he was embarrassed.
Oh, that was it.
completely. Yeah.
I don't blame him.
Well, then after that, we all kind of found out his game too. I mean,
Yeah.
all the bartenders knew him, and he was just he was too much. He never bought any drinks. He never tipped, and he would just get obnoxious.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we just dealt with it. And now we realize he was lying to everybody in order to get free cocktails. It's just like, what's the point?
You can't even trust people
Can't,
anymore. Man,
can't.
what's it all about, Nutter?
Donna, thank you for texting in. You're always very helpful, and I hope I'm saying this right. She said they're called epaulets.
Epaulets?
I gotta figure out how to say that. But we're talking about like this things that
On your shoulders.
on the shoulders.
Yeah. I thought they were the rankings to see where you were, obviously.
It could be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not familiar with it either, so
Yes.
I'm guessing.
Pilot, yeah, that's there. 2, 3, or 4 stripes are shown on a pilot's shoulders, depending on the airline too. They say a flight engineer, second officer wears 2 stripes. A first officer wears 3 stripes on their pilot uniform. Captain
wow.
normally wears 4.
Ooh,
yes.
What do we got, Nutter?
We got Joe checking into the Penthouse. Hey, Joe.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Doing great,
Good, Joe.
I just wanted to tell you those things that you were calling on the shoulders are called epaulets.
Epaulets. All right, I didn't know how to say it. Okay.
Yeah, I would have never guessed
No.
that.
Thank you.
Yeah, and they show your ranking, right?
All right. Yes, they show your ranking, and the TSA guys wear them also. Like 1 stripe on the epaulet is a screener, 2 stripes is like a lead, and 3 stripes is a supervisor. So if you go into an airport and you see a guy with 3 stripes on his epaulet, he's a supervisor.
Oh, wow,
2
that's great.
stripes, he's a lead, and then 1 stripe, he's just just checks people. He's a peon. So I just wanted to tell you that's all. You guys are doing great.
Thank you. We appreciate the phone call.
Joe.
Thank you, Joe. What do you say? The 1 stripe is a peon?
Peon, yep. So if you're listening, you got 1 stripe. That came from Joe, not us.
Really quick, we did get another message on our talkback feature on the Real Radio app. Let me just play it for you.
Sounds good.
Go ahead, Nutter, take over.
Hey, why not? I'm here all day.
I love it.
You're here for a month.
Yo, G, it's Anthony. Nutter has a better chance of getting with Rob Kardashian than Kim.
I love it.
I can see
That
you
was
and
a good
Rob.
one. That's how you use it. That's good.
That's good. I love it. It is the Penthouse. We'll be back with a trifecta. And Franny's going to tell you what a lot of guys have talked about what really turns them on.
Oh.
Nutter, keep your pants on. We'll be back. Peace.
Be like the smart kids, like the summa cum laude of your workplace.
What?
Tell your smart device to play Real Radio 92.1 on iHeartRadio.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Our skies are partly cloudy to mostly clear across the area to start us off on this Thursday. A couple of showers continue to move on shore for the morning drive-in, but most areas are starting dry. It's a cool and comfortable start, too, mostly in the 60s through the morning. We're back in the upper 70s into the low 80s as we head into the afternoon.
This report is sponsored by Compassion International.
Poverty was already rampant in Haiti, but the last 2 years have been especially devastating for the children and their families. You can help when you sponsor a child with Compassion International. Get started today by texting the word radio to 97646.
Hi, this is Joe Cordell with the law firm Cordell & Cordell. When the prospect of divorce becomes a reality, you need a partner that you can count on. If you're a man in this situation, consider contacting Cordell & Cordell. We've helped men navigate complex legal matters for 30 years.
Contact Cordell & Cordell to schedule an appointment with one of our firm's Miami area attorneys. Offices in Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and by appointment only in Dadeland. Se habla español. Legal services available in English and Spanish. Lisa Carges, Florida resident partner. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois only. Online at CordellCordell.com.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
My new cafe is always packed at lunch. Thing is, we need a dinner rush to keep up with expenses. So I whipped up my own radio campaign at iHeartAdBuilder.com to advertise our weekly specials. Now dinner reservations are booked weeks in advance, and things are really cooking.
A custom radio ad from iHeart Ad Builder is the fast, affordable way to drive customers to your business. Put the power of radio to work for you. Get started now at iHeartAdBuilder.com.
Got issues with youth or high school sports? Positive Coaching Alliance can help. PCA, a national nonprofit, offers more than 1,000 free online resources for youth and high school sports coaches, parents, students, and administrators. Visit PCADevZone.org.
Americans don't trust big media. The source you can trust is Newsmax. Find it on all major cable systems or download the free Newsmax app on your phone. Millions are watching Newsmax and the Newsmax team with Rob Finnerty, Eric Bowling, Sean Spicer and Lindsey Keith, Greg Kelly, Stinchfield and Rob Schmidt. Plus weekends with Huckabee, Diamond and Silk, Gorka and Wendy Bell. 20 million people have made the switch to Newsmax. Try it. You may never go back.
Hi, this is Joe Cordell with the law firm Cordell & Cordell. When the prospect of divorce becomes a reality, you need a partner that you can count on. If you're a man in this situation, consider contacting Cordell & Cordell. We've helped men navigate complex legal matters for 30 years.
Contact Cordell & Cordell to schedule an appointment with one of our firm's Miami area attorneys. Offices in Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and by appointment only in Dadeland. Se habla español. Legal services available in English and Spanish. Lisa Carges, Florida resident partner. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois only. Online at CordellCordell.com.
Hey, this is John Hope Bryant, entrepreneur and fellow builder, just like you. Thanks to the help of iHeartRadio and Prudential Financial, I like to present to you my brand new podcast, Building the Good Life, where each week a special friend and I will break down and unveil the mysteries of how you build. So if you're ready to build like you've never thought you could before, the best version of you, make sure to listen every Friday on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcast.
Here's traffic on Real Radio.
From the Racetrack Traffic Center.
Crash on 95. This is on the exit ramp northbound to Atlantic Avenue, and you do have that exit ramp blocked. And this is a crash involving multiple vehicles, so a spot to avoid. Also in South County, Federal Highway north of Spanish River Boulevard, an accident being worked, and that could be a slow spot for you as well. I'm Joel Malkin.
This report is sponsored by Unbound.org. Right now,
Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Yes, you're back in the Penthouse on a great Thursday. It is a postcard day, baby. A lot of big bosses are in the area. I know down in Miami. I'm talking like the big cheeses, the T-Max, the big ones, all of them.
Oh, yeah?
They're all down in Miami. I know they want to see Nutter this afternoon.
Well, I know Nutter's really good friends with Bob Pittman. So.
Oh, really?
Is he down there?
We're going out for Tex-Mex later tonight.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. I know he's got a yacht down here, so maybe you guys could just like cruise around in a yacht.
Yeah.
It's
like a normal Sunday.
For you? Are you kidding me? Jimmy's out today. We got Nutter Big Cheese here. He's the biggest cheese on your hamburger. Francis is here.
Hey, what's up?
And, of course, we got me doing a trifecta.
Riders up. It's Creepy Trifecta.
Everything's good in Philly so far. It's like an early romance. It is always peaches and cream and roses and violets. Harden joined the Sixers last week, and they're 2-0 so far. Beat the Knicks twice, though, so don't go crazy. The Knicks suck. Don't forget that. But Harden had 27 last night. Joel Embiid had 28. And they seem like they played together for a long time. Last night was the first home game for Harden. He said he loves Philly and he loves the fans. Wasn't saying that when he was in Brooklyn or Houston. But again, Harden's been on, this is his fourth NBA team, but so far they're doing very well. And it's early, like I said, early romance. Let's check this out 3 months from now during the NBA playoffs. The Heaters lost a tough game last night, 120-119 to the Bucks. With like 3 minutes left, they had a lead, a nice lead, 7-8 points. They just screwed the pooch at the end of the game. And one bad call, that was a no call. Jimmy Butler, when they were taking it out, he got hacked. They never called it. The Bucks went down, hit a basket, and beat him by 2, so it did suck. Gronk is a free agent, and there is speculation that the Buffalo Bills want him. That's right. Would he play for Buffalo? I don't know. He loved Tampa. He said he loved the weather. I don't know if he wants to go up there and freeze his ass off in Buffalo, but he does have a chance to get a ring. The Bills had one of the best teams in the AFC last couple of years, and they're only a couple of guys away from really making it happen. So we'll see. But it's a very good team. Both sides got a lot of stars. Maybe Gronk added to the mix would just be what they're needing.
That'd be great for him.
Yeah. Again, he's got 4 Super Bowl rings. He's already in the Hall of Fame. We'll see what happens. And the Miami Dolphins GM Greer said yesterday they're not interested in Sean Watson. They don't want to get involved with him. There's been speculation that they wanted to. Well, it was true because the Dolphins reached out to Houston. But he says with the new coach and with him, they're going to build around Tua. Tua, by the way, was his birthday, I believe, yesterday. He was 24. So if you see Tua, say, happy birthday, enjoy, and many, many more. But the Dolphins say, no, they're good with Watson. And that's the bottom line. We'll be back.
I counted 11 yesterday, Nutter. 11.
This is the first one
I
today.
counted, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Today,
So I should have taken the over because the over-under was, what was it? Was it 9?
8 or 9.
I think it was 9 that you said.
So let's say the over-under today is 7.
All right.
I didn't even do any yet.
Okay, you just did 1.
But I was faking
You're
it.
just throwing it in.
That was
so
just-
that doesn't count.
That doesn't count.
Got it.
It was a fake.
So I have a couple texts we're going to get into. We talked about that the New York story of people complaining about having loud sex, and they're calling the non-emergency number. And we had somebody who texted in and said that they did, and so the family below them left. And I was like, well, how do you know? Did you check out? And they're like, hey. But they said the reason that they knew is because they slammed the hotel door. So they just figured that happened.
Okay.
Yep. And then we had a story. So I got a few good texts in. We got a story about the kids who got battery charges.
Oh, for a silly
And
string.
I'm not charging a battery. Like, yeah, but because they were
We're charging a battery.
because they were spraying other kids with silly string, and the parents pressed charges, and it's ridiculous.
That's sad.
Yeah, and they said as a child, because we were kind of poking fun, or I was, of Greek, not saying that he would play with that kind of stuff, because I just don't see you playing with silly string.
I never did.
And they said as a child, Greek played with, is it Balenciaga? Balenciaga, yeah? Am I saying that right?
I think so.
And it's like a high-end fashion kind of, yeah? Mm-hmm. All right. Silly string that smelled of Portofino.
Thank you.
They said, yes.
Fancy.
Uh-huh. That would be actually Tom Ford silly string that smelled of Portofino. What? Uh-huh. We have somebody that says, me and my wife had loud sex up in Cocoa Beach at a resort. And we forgot the window curtains were open. We looked over and had 3 girls and a guy watching us.
Oh, that's very...
He said, listen. So we continued, and it was amazing.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
Now, if you were having sex and somebody was watching you, would you continue? I don't think I would.
I don't
Because I'd be
think
like,
so either.
I really can't let you watch this. It's free.
I don't even like my wife watching me.
So all those mirrors you have in your bedroom are not good?
No, they're there for a reason. Just look into the mirror. Don't look at me in the face.
Oh, my God. You're hilarious. You really are. You're such a peach.
Oh, man.
So you would continue having sex?
I don't know. I'd probably get up, close the curtain, but...
and I'd be like, nothing's for free. Shut the curtain.
Oh, my goodness.
Then I open it up in 2 seconds. Like, you guys got any money?
I charge for this, you know?
I mean, caviar's not cheap. What are we talking about? Oh, wow, that's brutal. You forget you have the curtain open, you're having sex. They must have been eye level.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's see over here. Oh, Brett from Melbourne writes in. Listening on the iHeartRadio app. Thank you, Brett.
Yes.
Hi, guys. Hope you are all having a great day. I heard you talk about Kanye West when has it become okay to basically stalk or threat someone through music and videos? It's not.
No.
He said, doesn't he realize that if she wasn't with Pete Davidson, she would be with someone else?
Absolutely.
Uh-huh. And for people to pay any attention to Kanye and his history should see he has some mental moments. Maybe someone should step in before something bad happens. And then he also shouts out to Nutter. Thanks, Nutter, for stepping in for Jimothy. Can you have him play a random misspeak of his choice to get us ready for tomorrow? Thanks. And money is always on the dresser.
I think also, again, this is my opinion, that Kanye is a little bit more upset because it's Pete Davidson. It's not like it's maybe like if Kim was with a ball player or an actor, he might seem different, but he probably looks at Pete Davidson like a little marshmallow.
Yeah,
like
who's this guy?
But see, that's should like right. And I would think opposite, right? He's to Kanye, you would think he's maybe non-threatening. And that's why I would think differently. I don't know.
I don't know, but I'm just
he
saying.
feels like he can bully him. Is that what you're saying?
Well,
You
no,
called him a
not
marshmallow?
bullying him. Sometimes you look at an ex and they're dating somebody and you're like, oh my God, you skeeve me out. Like you're dating him only because he has money or you're dating him because whatever. And you look at the person, you're like, man, is that what you're about?
Yeah. And so obviously she's dating Pete Davidson because he's got a big what. Maybe that's why Kanye is upset.
I don't know.
Because rumor has it, all the people he's dated they have that one thing to say about Pete Davidson.
He's hung like a pony.
Is that he's got a third leg.
But I'm saying, well, we just looked. No, he's going to find Pete Davidson.
Google Pete Davidson's dog.
No, not at
I don't
work.
know if there's any pictures of it, to be honest with you. I don't know.
Yes, Dano.
It's a work computer. Work computer. I'm not going to look it up.
Yeah, I just think that, like, you feel a little bit as a guy, and Nutters did too, like, it's him. Like, I think if it was somebody in the NFL or a basketball player, he might be like, I get that. I mean, again, I don't know. I know also, you know what? Kanye is brokenhearted. He's no different than anybody else. When you're heartbroken, you know what? You don't behave the right way. You know, you're not yourself. He's just doing it in the public eye and doing some crazy stuff. He's got some girl, looks just like her, that he's dating
Yeah,
now.
they're saying that's a whole publicity stunt.
Oh,
too.
really is?
Yeah.
Who do you got, Nutters?
We got Rick checking into the penthouse. Hey, Rick. Rick?
Hey, Rick.
Hello.
Hi, Rick.
Hey, how you kids doing?
Great.
Good. Hey, I just have a story because I just heard, about the open curtain thing. I was in the Bahamas and I was on the beach and with a girl and, she's like, hey, no one's around. And so we started, doing. And all of a sudden, that was the launch for the booze cruise. So big old headlights hit us from a boat, and all the people saw us. They started cheering.
Nice.
You must have been doing it right then.
Was it daytime or nighttime?
It was nighttime.
Oh, okay. Well, I could see nighttime maybe. I thought it was during the day. I didn't know.
But they hit him with a spotlight or something, right?
No,
Rick?
oh, yeah, they had these two big spotlights. I thought the police helicopter was coming over us.
Oh, my God.
Now,
Was she yelling?
Now, Rick, did you continue on or did this make you stop?
I stuck my hand up and gave him a thumbs up and kept going.
Good job,
We have
Rick.
we have a crazy, freaky audience.
That's
We
awesome.
do. They all just keep on going.
At least you had a hand free.
They don't let an audience stop them.
Well, there you go. And the
Great
boat
job.
stopped, and he just held back by docking the boat. He held back for a little bit more, and then, we got up and walked away, and everyone was cheering.
That's
But it
great.
was kind of embarrassing.
That's great.
How was she about it? Did she get any, was she flattered about it?
Well, she was kind of like, wow, I hope no one recognizes us from the resort.
Oh, true, because you guys were staying at a resort and that booze cruise left from the resort. Oh, man, I would have been mortified.
Yeah, I mean, you got to be a little embarrassed.
Because you run into the same people at resorts, Rick. You know you do. You guys are all drinking together at that pool swim-up bar.
You look familiar.
Yeah.
I saw you last night.
Yeah.
Was that you?
Was that you?
Oh, my God. See, the guy, it doesn't matter. But for the girl feels bad, obviously. I mean, it's like the Tommy Lee and Pam Anderson tape. He thought it was, like, cool. She was like, oh, God, I'm mortified. And I get that. Did they offer you a free cruise on the next night?
I don't know, man. The Club Med isn't on Paradise Island anymore, so.
All right, well, that sounds good. Great story. Thank you.
All right.
Appreciate it.
All right, guys. Have a good day.
You too. That's awesome.
We did get a couple messages on our Talkback feature on the iHeartRadio app. If you don't mind, I would like to play
Let's get it.
a couple of those for you.
I love Nutter. He kills me.
I'm with Kanye, man. Pete Davidson is the devil. I mean, just look at what he sold his soul for. I mean, he's been with Ariana, the hot chick with the cat, Instagram, Kate Beckinsale. I don't know. Something's up with that kid. He definitely, I'm with Kanye, man. Donda.
All right, and I got one more for you.
Hey, that's that's really cool, man. Those belts and stuff that you want to get. You know, I used to love those belts, and you know, I used to always try to get them and collect them too. When I was like 10.
When he was 10, he wanted to collect all those belts. Now, not so much.
I love it.
Not as an adult.
Yeah, so see, that's how you utilize the talkback feature. If you're like, what is that? You're going to go to our iHeartRadio app. If you don't have it, you should download it. And if you do have it, make sure you have the updated version because this is a new feature. You're going to search for Real Radio 921 on there. And when you do, you're going to see this little microphone icon. You just hit it and you can record us a message. And if it's good enough, right? And if you don't say anything bad by that, I mean curse words, things that we can play on the radio, Nutter will listen to it first and then we will play them on air.
Yeah, we're trusting Nutter a lot.
We are.
I don't know if I would put that much trust in him.
So far, so good. So far. So we have another text about having sex. One time I was having loud sex in the living room and I forgot the curtains were open. Come find out I had Jehovah's watching.
Oh
man.
Yeah.
They witnessed something
And
that
they
day.
sure did. It got a little weird because, and a little bit more weird by this way because he was by himself.
Oh.
That's from Mike in Okeechobee. So.
Mike was right.
Yes, Mike was all alone. That's why he waka waka. Get it? That's what he says.
Hello, room service. Only
Yes.
one glass, please.
And one strawberry.
One strawberry.
I totally forgot because we stayed at my buddy's room at the Fountain Blue. He got a comp's room because he works for a guy who works for the Food Network. And he had left early and left my girlfriend and I there Sunday. He wasn't coming back.
Sure.
And we figured that out because we woke up and all the stuff was gone. So I forgot that we went because we were dying and needed a little bit of a hair of the dog to make our way through the rest of the day. And we took a bottle, like one of the splits of champagne.
Yeah. Out of the room?
Out of the fridge in the room.
That's a lot.
And
Probably
I know,
200.
but in our head, we were like, we're going to pay
Reimburse
for
them.
it. We're going
Yeah.
to reimburse them.
Probably $200.
Because it was $200 for a split of champagne.
Yeah.
Yes, it was Taittinger. I understand it's a nice, but
Tanger.
holy moly.
Did you pay him?
Well, we were very lucky because he texted me and he was like, I got my bill for the room. And, you know, he mentioned, he was like, I guess you guys needed a little mimosa because it was orange juice. Took the little orange juice and the champagne.
That makes sense.
And he was just like, I guess you guys needed a little breakfast, huh? And I was like, yeah. So I told him, I said, what is it? We're going to reimburse you.
And he said,
they comped him.
Thank God.
Thank God. Because I was like, I would have given him the money clearly, but
Yeah.
I'm talking about a split. Not even bigger than what we, smaller than what we had at the Haunted Classic.
I knew. I mean, you go in any of the high
At the Fountain Bleu. Yeah, it is
anywhere
ridiculous.
you go, forget it. I mean, they
3 drinks we bought him. So we had 3 Casamigos tequilas, and that was $99.
Wow.
$99 at the middle bar over there for 3 tequilas.
At the Wind, they have chocolate chip cookies in the room, and they're $40 for the bag.
For cookies?
Yeah, there's like 6 in there.
Oh, but there's 6 cookies in there. That makes sense.
Oh, yeah. If it would have been 5, I would have said no.
Yeah,
I'm not coming back.
Yeah.
No, you know, anytime you get anything at a mini bar, you're getting hammered. You just are. But a lot of time, and I bet you the percentage is high.
Yeah.
I mean, now they make it so that they have, I guess, something on the bottles. You can't even move the bottles anymore. Like if you want to take the bottles out and then you put other wine in there, there's like a fee for that.
Well, no, because they know when you move the bottle, it's got a sensor. So they automatically are like, all right, they drink that. So, yes, you don't touch the bottles.
No.
You don't. If you have to put anything in the fridge, just stack it on top if you can.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So we're going to go in full circle here, and you are so much correct. They said, hey, Greek, you say that women would be mortified to be caught having sex. Well, some build an empire off of it.
Yeah, Kim.
Yeah. So come full circle there.
Yeah, I mean, if it works out for you, if they said, hey, you know, you get caught doing sex and you're going to make millions of dollars, I'm sure a lot of people would do it. Just like everybody always talks about, like, you know, if some guy came up to you and offered you money for sex, would you do it? And most women say, no, it's not worth it. But if you saw an envelope or if you saw a briefcase full of cash, say $500,000, you would do it. I would.
Yeah.
$20 million. $20.
He just showed you $20. You're like, I'm in.
I love
Open up a big suitcase or a briefcase, and it's just a $20
It's just
bill.
a 20 in there. That's all
Louis
for you.
Vuitton bag.
Yes,
there
of
you go.
course.
$20.
Like, do I get the bag with it? So you were saying earlier, G-Man, that I read something, and this is people went to Reddit, and it was asking men to reveal the very unexpected things that about women, maybe stuff they wear, whatever it is that turns them on.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not your normal, maybe, nice ass, big breasts, good smile with certain clothes. Well, some of it is certain clothes, but it's things that you'd be like, all right, that's weird.
Mm-hmm.
And then you guys play along too. If there's things about women that most people would find unexpected or kind of odd that you find attractive.
Mm-hmm.
So one guy wrote, I get turned on when women wear those puffy jackets. He's like, and then he was like, for some reason, do you know what I'm talking about? Like the puffy ski jacket?
Yeah, they're like Pillsbury Doughboy.
Yeah, this guy.
The Michelin Man.
Yes,
Yeah.
this guy loves it. He really does. I love when women have the confidence to wear clothes that show off their curves. I understand that one. That's normal. One guy says anklets turns him on.
What are those?
When a girl wears anklets.
Like a bracelet
for your
ankle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You got to really look close to see that, but I get it.
Well, yeah. A lot of people probably look down at feet first if you've got like a little foot thing going on.
Especially down here.
Uh-huh. This one person, I get turned on when I'm running with women. Yeah, because you're watching their breast bounce. There's something really...
when they're running away from me.
He said there's something really hot about a sweaty woman. Uh-huh. Play along. What is something odd that attracts you? Maybe it doesn't even have to be a woman. It could be a guy, too.
I like one-piece bathing suits.
Okay.
I think they're very sexy.
Mom jeans, if they're pulled off right. You got to have the backside, too.
Yeah. You're right, because if you don't, it'll flatten everything out.
Yeah, it just looks odd.
I like girls in sneakers sometimes.
Okay. This person, I get turned on by women who have sports knowledge. I think that turns on a lot of guys who like sports.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
I like girls who pay me.
Oh, okay.
This is weird. I get turned on when women cry.
Really?
That's odd.
leave them at a restaurant.
Of course, that's from a guy from Florida.
I had a friend, girls with wet hair, like they just got out of the shower.
That's
and their
sexy.
hair. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
sexy.
Okay.
That was one of his kinks.
Yep, this one, I love when women tell me what they want and demand of me. It's so hot.
Leave.
Yeah.
I love when a woman picks up the check. That's just so hot. You got this? You want me to get? Oh, you got it. Okay.
I love it.
You got this? Because if you got it, I got it.
Yeah.
This one's weird. I get so turned on when a girl recounts their favorite sex stories. Because they're
Turn on the guys?
Yeah.
That's a little weird.
Weird, right?
I think so.
Weird.
Would you do that?
I know. One said I'm turned on by women who smokes weed. He's like, I don't know why. I just turn on by it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I've heard guys say cigars turn them on.
Yeah. I love this. I get turned on when I see pretty girls that drive well. I was like, what? Do a lot of pretty girls not drive well? I get turned on seeing pretty girls that drive well.
That's so funny.
That's good. I get turned on when girls use proper grammar.
It's interesting.
Yes.
Big word.
Is it?
Mhm.
Which one?
Grammar.
We just had a caller call in, and I can't say what it is that turns him on, but it involves like throwing, I guess vegetables would be the only.
Vegetables?
I'm like, yeah, thanks, but no thanks.
Yeah, like something you put together in a bowl. They have lettuce and tomatoes on it.
Yeah. Salad dressing.
Wow.
I get it.
The show's going in a different direction. Nunner, what turns you on?
Just a strong, independent woman that doesn't really need or have to want for anything. She can kind of provide for herself and
Heartbeats.
Take care of me. Yeah, heartbeat is also something
You
great.
just described your wife. I love it. You're so good. So good.
But you're comfortable in your role, which is nice. Because a lot of guys would not be comfortable in that situation.
Well, I'm not a lot of guys.
You're smart.
I don't think she would want a guy that was, trying to wear the pants around the house. She's comfortable in the pants. By the way, that's another thing. A woman that wears the pants in the relationship is hot. To me.
Of course. That's all it is, an opinion. The wet hair thing, I could see that. But, I mean, that's a rarity. Sometimes the only time you're going to see somebody with wet hair is if you're involved with them. Or you're a lifeguard. You're by a pool a lot.
Someone, anklets are nice, but they scratch your eyes. Our text line, I love it. I get turned on. Yeah, right? I get turned on when girls have a nose ring. I get turned on when Nutter says, oh, yeah, in Jorge's voice.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's great. Jorge, where are you, my buddy?
I love it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Pantyhose turn me on. They say, I get turned on by a sexy woman wearing handcuffs. All right, huge. I see you. We have the guy who's turned on by women crying must be because they just had sex with them. I like that. Yep.
Why are you crying? We just had sex.
Was it a good cry or a bad cry?
Yeah.
Any cry after sex, I think, would really flip you out. You'd be like, oh, my God, how much is she going to charge me?
It's on the dresser either way.
Take whatever you think. I mean, and then leave me whatever you want.
I get turned on when a woman calls me Greek. There you go. And then we have a suggestion for our talkback feature. They was like, why don't you just call it the Penthouse Playback? Just keep it simple.
I like that.
Penthouse Playback.
That's good. Let's do it.
Thank you for the suggestion.
Wait till Jimmy gets back to set it in stone.
Yeah,
He's kind of a part of this,
But we
too.
do, of course. But we like the Penthouse Playback. That's a good suggestion.
I'm trying to think of anybody when I've had sex with anybody and they have called me Greek, to be honest with you. There was that one guy, Puerto Rico.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Put your shirt back on, Greek. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, where'd you come up with that? Just him calling the show?
Oh, that's like his catchphrase. Every time he calls. It's like,
he's the best.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So I just started saying it, and it kind of made it my own.
Yeah, it's great. He is great. I love Jorge. He's so funny.
He is great.
Good guy. Been listening for years. If he's listening now, Patriot fan. And I think he's a great guy. And I just, I love what he brings to the shows. When he picks up the phone and calls, he's a good guy. We love you, too, the audience, all the time on Real Radio, R&R. 11:45, we have tickets to Dave Matthews. Don't forget it. There's so many ways to get involved with us. I'm not going to even list them anymore. You might as well just come in the studio. But you can text us at Real Radio, 47142. Pick up the phone, 877-927-6969, like you're ordering a clam pizza. We are there. And then Another has another way, too.
Yes, on the Real Radio app. You should have that updated, by the way, because we have a new talkback feature there. And you're looking for the little microphone. Just leave us a message. I'll listen to it. If it's worthy enough to air, we will.
That's what we love. A lot of ways for you guys to get involved in the show and the station. We're going to come back with some fun facts. And if you want to call us and tell us what turns you on, baby, we'll be back in a few minutes. Ruff, ruff.
Hey, it's Rover from Rover's Morning Glory. Wake up with me each morning. Just tell your smart device to play Real Radio 92.1.
Hello.
On iHeartRadio.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Our skies are partly cloudy to mostly clear across the area to start us off on this Thursday. A couple of showers continue to move on shore for the morning drive-in, but most areas are starting dry. It's a cool and comfortable start, too, mostly in the 60s through the morning. We're back in the upper 70s and the low 80s as we head into the afternoon.
This report is sponsored by Think It Up. Think It Up is an initiative to activate student-powered, teacher-led learning projects. Students and teachers, how can you spark great learning experiences in your classrooms today? Join at thinkitup.org.
Hi, this is Joe Cordell with the law firm Cordell & Cordell. When the prospect of divorce becomes a reality, you need a partner that you can count on. If you're a man in this situation, consider contacting Cordell & Cordell. We've helped men navigate complex legal matters for 30 years.
Contact Cordell & Cordell to schedule an appointment with one of our firm's Miami area attorneys. Offices in Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and by appointment only in Dadeland. Se habla español. Legal services available in English and Spanish. Lisa Carges, Florida resident partner. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois only. Online at CordellCordell.com.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
If you're involved in a legal dispute, call me, Glenn Levine, a board-certified civil trial lawyer at the law offices of Anajar Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733. And take back control of your life. Office in West Palm Beach.
Hi, this is President Donald Trump, and I'd like to invite you to join me at the American Freedom Tour in Fort Lauderdale on Saturday, March 19th at the Florida Live Arena. We'll be live and in person along with my son Don, Kimberly Guilfoyle, Dan Bongino, Candace Owens, Sarah Huckabee Sanders, and many other incredible patriots. We will be talking about how to defend our jobs, our borders, our liberty, and our God-given rights. I hope you'll join me in Fort Lauderdale on Saturday, March 19th. It's the only time time this event will be coming to South Florida. If you want to sign up to get your tickets for the American Freedom Tour, you have to go to AmericanFreedomTour.com and do it right away. I think they're going to be selling very quickly, and I hope to see you there. I look forward to it. We're going to have a lot of fun.
Go to AmericanFreedomTour.com for tickets as low as $9. The American Freedom Tour in Fort Lauderdale on Saturday, March 19th at the FLA Live Arena. Once again, that's AmericanFreedomTour.com.
Have you ever felt depressed about work, only to have your dad be like, "Why are you so down?" So you told him you hate your job, and he said, "Well, you better talk yourself out of it." And then you thought, I love to talk. I could host a podcast. And then you went to Spreaker from iHeart and started a podcast and got good at it, then monetized it, then quit your boring job, then told your dad, "Thanks for the advice." And he was like, "Well, that's not what I meant, and I don't understand what a podcast is, but you seem happy, so that's great, kiddo." You ever do that? Well, you could. At Spreaker.com. That's Spreaker. Ask your dad. You actually don't.
Hi, this is Joe Cordell with the law firm Cordell & Cordell. When the prospect of divorce becomes a reality, you need a partner that you can count on. If you're a man in this situation, consider contacting Cordell & Cordell. We've helped men navigate complex legal matters for 30 years.
Contact Cordell & Cordell to schedule an appointment with one of our firm's Miami area attorneys. Offices in Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and by appointment only in Dadeland. Se habla español. Legal services available in English and Spanish. Lisa Carges, Florida resident partner. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois only. Online at CordellCordell.com.
Whoever said the more the merrier sure wasn't in charge of hiring new employees, because the more unqualified candidates you have for a job, the more difficult your hiring can be, and that can make the process, well, not so merry for you. Thankfully, there's ZipRecruiter, which you can try right now for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter's powerful technology finds the right candidates for your job. But unlike other sites, ZipRecruiter goes deeper. ZipRecruiter matches people with people, and you can personally invite your top choices to apply, because the perfect hire is more than a list of qualifications. It's an individual. ZipRecruiter makes hiring the right person easy, and that'll keep you and everyone else very merry.
4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. So try ZipRecruiter for free today at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's right, free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
Getting you up to speed on traffic on Real Radio. This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
Checking in with the Florida Highway Patrol, and we are accident-free on 95 from Boca to Jupiter. You have a 15-minute ride southern to PGA. And if you're heading out on the Turnpike, that's a smooth ride as well. I'm Joel Malkin.
This report is sponsored by Unbound.org. Right now, there are young people across the world facing a tough choice. Continue their dream of education or drop out to help their family put
Penthouse on a Thursday for some sexy time.
Yeah, we're bringing sexy back.
We're bringing sexy back. That's what people
yeah.
say every time Nutter walks in the room. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Jimmy's out today. Nutter doing double the pleasure for us today. Doing a great job. And then you'll hear him on the backtrack 3 to 7 with him and Dano as they take you home every afternoon. Love the show. Love what you guys do. I always have you on when I'm not in the car. You do a great job. Franny's here.
Hey, happy little Friday.
And we got some misspeak that you're going to have to play, an arbitrary one, whatever one you want.
Yeah, I picked one already. I just picked a random number. This is Greek misspeak, number 69.
This is your Greek Misspeak Review.
Yo, you want a room and a bed? It's $45 more. Bar soap, $8. Taxes and resort fees, before you know it, up to $500. Sounds expensive. Counterfeit. Good news. The picture you see is not what appears.
Then what is it?
Ooh, that's tough. They're all hunks.
I know, right?
Yeah. A reformed serial cheater. Oh, you were that guy. Now, did you get caught or were you caught?
Good question.
We need a couple cheeseburgers if anybody wants a big tip. And you'll be worth your while. No, I mean, you don't see it, but you did see it.
I see what's going on here.
I'll tell you where you can find Kanye West this Sunday. You will blow your mind.
Ready? I'm gonna try. I'm gonna attempt to try it. 3, 2.
Anybody got a good recommendation for where I can find the best mimosa in Cleveland?
Call Rover. And if you're in Cleveland, you'll need more than a mimosa. Believe me when I tell you.
A what?
Whatever.
A mimosa.
Wow, that touched on like 3 different topics that we talked about today.
It did.
I didn't even listen to it beforehand.
Weird.
That is so sexy.
Is it sexy?
It's so hot.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to hear it on my sleep tonight. As I
hope not.
jump out of my building. We got some fun facts about sex.
Nope.
About Fruit Loops.
Nope.
About Nutter.
Let's just kick it off with some great fun facts. So today is a lot of days, including National Moscow Mule Day, National Cold Cuts Day. So enjoy your ham and turkey slices. But it's also National Anthem Day.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah. So put your heart on your chest or hand on your heart.
Hand on your heart.
All right. So I have some fun facts about the national anthem.
Oh, sweet.
So by the way, ooh, sweet, yeah. These are 10 things you may not know about it, about the Francis Scott Key, the writing of what would become America's national anthem, and the War of 1812 battle flag that inspired it all, just so you know. So the melody is actually set to an old English drinking tune. Ironically, the melody of the Star Spangled Banner is English, not American. The tune comes from an old drinking song called To Anacreon in Heaven. So I want to pull that up and see if they have it so we can see if it's the same. But they say that's the melody. They say the official ditty of an 18th century London men's social club called the Anacreontic Society, if I'm saying that correctly.
That's deep.
It's very deep. They also say that the original sheet music contains an infamous spelling mistake.
Ooh, I wrote it.
So there's dozens. There's only about a dozen copies left of the original 1814 sheet music imprint of Key's The Star Spangled Banner. But the original, oh my God, so much money, right? But the original edition can be easily identified by the misprint. Instead of patriotic song, it says patriotic, like they put a R instead of a T for patriotic song in the subtitle.
Nutter has that.
Does he?
Has it in his house by his belt. Framed.
Yes, it's right next to the
And
belt.
a picture of Dano on a boat. With Speedos fishing.
Banana hammock.
Banana maggot?
Banana maggot.
Banana maggot?
Banana maggot.
Did you know that the national anthem exists because of a cartoon?
No, I didn't.
So oh my God. The sweet of six kills me. So Americans we didn't have a national anthem until 1931, and it could have taken longer if not for a cartoon. So I guess in 1929, Robert Ripley published an item in his syndicated Ripley's Believe It or Not
same guy
cartoon pointing out the fact that America didn't have a national anthem. So after Ripley received many letters of backlash, he told these upset patriots that their efforts would be better spent writing congressmen instead of him. Mm-hmm. They said this led to 5 million signatures petitioning asking Congress for a national anthem. And it worked.
That's fantastic.
Yep, in 1931, President Herbert Hoover signed a law making the Star Spangled Banner the official national anthem of the United States.
Herbert Hoover. Oh, he also had the vacuum cleaners.
Was that him?
No, this is, I think, his grandfather or somebody.
Yeah.
His family.
The Hoover vacs?
Yep.
Yep.
So they parlayed him into politics.
Is it really?
Yeah, Hoover vacuum cleaners helped him get elected.
Nice.
Did it?
You look it up.
I feel like you're lying. And as we've seen so many people before, the song is so difficult, it's even difficult for trained singers. We've
it's
seen
hard.
so many people botch it, right?
Nutter, can you sing it?
Oh, no.
National anthem, one verse?
It is a tough song to sing, like if you're really trying to hit these notes. But yeah, they say that the superstar singers struggle to sing our national anthem, from Christina Aguilera, forgetting the words at the Super Bowl, to Michael Bolton writing the lyrics on his hands because he didn't want to mess it up. But yeah, this guy he's a director at the Smithsonian Chamber of Music Society, says it has a lot to do with the range. Basically, the notes are very high. They said they're throat straining, singing the highest note of the piece on the E at the end of free. He said, don't believe it? Try it. You want to try it? Sing in the land of the Free at the very end. Free.
The land of the free.
And the home of the brave.
Yeah, what did you say?
good job.
That's the end of it.
That was the Boca version.
Yeah.
I'll be there all night.
Bonnie Range Rover.
I'll take another challenge.
At the end of free. Don't believe it, try it, is what he says. And there you go for your
I knew a girl who said that to me once.
national. What? Don't believe it, try it.
I was like, okay, whatever.
And those are some of your fun facts about the national anthem.
There it is. Great job, Franny. We do it once a show. Don't forget, at 11:45, we got tickets for you for Dave Matthews. That's right. As Franny would say, Dave tickets in house.
Tickets.
And it's going to be trivia today?
I'm going back and forth. What do you think? Do you think enough people, and Nutter, because Greek isn't much into that kind of music, and Dave, do you think enough people know some easy Dave Matthews trivia where they could get some questions right? Or would that be too difficult to play?
I think if they're a diehard fan, then they would know them, and then maybe they would deserve the tickets a little more than just some random.
Because it's just one and done. All you have to do is get one question, and I'm not going to make it too difficult. So I think I'm going to get some Dave. Yeah. Name one member of the band. Dave Matthews.
Dave Matthews.
Besides Dave Matthews, name one member. I bet you a lot of people could.
So I'll do some Dave Matthews trivia. I will try not to make it that difficult, but if you truly are a fan, you should get him right. Just one and done, and you win the tickets.
Name his favorite baseball team. I'm not a fan of Dave Matthews, but I know his favorite baseball team.
Do you?
That's
Male skimpy bathing suit.
Speedo.
Slang term.
Banana maggot.
That's his favorite baseball
It
team.
is, the banana maggots.
Can you also play Misspeak 77 when you get a chance?
Yeah, why not?
You don't have to do it.
Where's
now.
this coming
I
from?
got it right now.
You just filler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to hear it right now?
I want to hear
Yes,
it right now.
he likes to hear himself.
This is your Greek Misspeak Review.
People listen to this radio show, I would say 99.9.9 never played professional sports. What? What the f? It's not like going to Daytona, different places, and hotel rooms, everything's very expensive. And you always want to be where you're at.
Okay, what?
Like Manhattan, I was boom, boom, every street in and out. But man, I'm just not good. And I know it. Like once I get there, I'm okay.
You don't say.
We got a big giveaway today. Dozen roses, a bottle of Voo shampoo. Wow, that's great. And a lot of times when change comes out, everybody bitches. Oh, it sucks. It's going to change. Change just sucks. I gave it a ton of my stuff. I remember it. I had everything.
English, mother. Do you speak it?
Well, he said he's drinking a little. He's acting kibosh.
I swear to God, sometimes I think your head's screwed on backwards.
Hit us up on Twitter at Penthouse Show. What's a better name for Michaela Spielberg than Sugar Star?
I think she should have went with Star Wars. Tremendous.
And speaking of tremendous, you guys are definitely playing along on things that turn you on that are very odd on our text line at 47142. And you started your text off with Real Radio. Somebody says, I get turned on when a girl walks in the room with a strap on. All right. Okay.
Oh.
Yep.
That's different.
I would say that's a dill don't.
Would it make you leave the room?
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I think so.
Even like in this part of your relationship with your wife, she's like, let's try something new.
Now, would you be
Maybe.
upset if it was bigger than you, or you wouldn't mind if it was small?
No, it'd have to be the same size or
Oh,
smaller.
okay, all right. Okay, I just want to say, how about a color? Any like pink, blue?
Color doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Green?
Nothing like a good pirate outfit to make things hot. An eye patch is essentially a target. Whatever. I can't believe I just said that. I love women. Hugh says, I love women who love chloroform. That's terrible.
Oh, God.
Terrible.
Don't say that, Franny.
I love a woman when she's wearing those spiked heels. Okay. A huge turn on for me is a smaller build woman driving a big truck. I have heard that before. They said fishnets turn me on. I even bought my wife a full body outfit, like a full body fishnet outfit. It's fantastic. Turn on for me is a hot girl's ass in terry cloth shorts.
You don't see that much.
A nice, they like a lot. A nice deep cleavage, side boob, and I think the playback feature should be called the Penthouse Post-its. We got one for that too. And what else do we have here? Oh, and somebody else was talking about Jorge because Nutter does a very good impersonation. And I guess they said that oh yeah is a total New England thing. They said my grandfather and father both sound exactly like Jorge.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so I guess it's a New England thing.
Maybe it is.
Yeah.
Must be.
He's a great guy. Jorge, if you're listening, we love you. And we appreciate you guys listening like everybody else. It is the Penthouse on a Thursday. The weather is just tremendous. And some people like when a woman plays the trumpet. That's different.
Did you get that because you messed up tremendous and said tremendous? Is that where your mind went?
No.
Okay.
I just, some people like Trump. I like a girl who eats Cheerios in the morning. That's sexy.
Okay.
It's different.
To each their own.
To each their own. I've never seen a girl eat cereal. I'm trying to think of somebody who ate cereal one time. Maybe.
But you just said you like a girl as a turn on. I can't.
That doesn't mean I've seen it.
Oh my God. Then how do you know you're turned on by it if you've never seen it?
I want to see somebody eat Cheerios.
Okay.
What if it's Frosted Flakes?
Oh, no.
It's gotta be Cheerios.
It's gotta be Cheerios.
Something about the holes in it.
Honey Nut? Yeah. Honey Nut
Those are
Cheerios?
Cheerios.
Okay, yeah.
Cheerios.
Banzai! We'll be back.
We'll be your friend. Follow us at Real Radio 92.1 on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Our skies are partly cloudy to mostly sunny as we move throughout our Thursday. A little coastal shower, not out of the question for us, but most areas stay dry through the day. Temperatures near 80 degrees along the coastline, going into the low to mid-80s further inland. This pattern repeats again for us tomorrow, but it does become a little breezier for Friday.
This report is sponsored by the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation. The Crohn's and Colitis Foundation has been at the forefront of inflammatory bowel disease research and care for over 50 years. Learn more about research, education, and support at Crohn'sColitisFoundation.org.
Hi, my name's Joe Cordell. Sometimes in divorce, courts require the higher earner to pay to the other party what's called spousal support or alimony. Usually this order can be modified in certain circumstances, but such modifications are often complicated and are best entrusted to attorneys that are well acquainted with such matters. You're not alone.
Schedule an appointment with one of Cordell & Cordell's Miami area attorneys. Se habla español. Legal services available in English and Spanish. Offices in Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and by appointment only in Dadeland. CordellCordell.com. Lisa Cargis, Florida resident partner. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois only.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Tobacco-free Florida knows how hard it is to quit nicotine, which is why we offer different quit options to choose from for free, like 24/7 quit coaches available over the phone, free online resources, and free 2-week starter kits of quit aids. We're even experimenting with 80s pop music.
You know it's time, no more cigarettes and you'll be fine. A full commitment to quit is the plan. Time to get the back in your head. It's the perfect time for you to quit and say, I'm giving you up, giving you up, giving you up. I'm letting you go, I'm letting you never come back to smoke. I'll never come back to smoke. I'll never come back. I'm giving you up, giving you up, giving you up. I'm letting you go, I'm letting you never come back to smoke. I'll never come back to smoke. Never coming back.
The singing, are we 100% on that, or you're not going to use it? Good. You know, maybe we'll just stick to the ways we know work. Visit tobaccofreeflorida.com or call 1-877-YOU-CAN-NOW for free nicotine patches.
You can unlock more cash than you realize from your home's equity with a cash-out refinance today. In the last year, average home values have gone up nearly 20%. And with Rocket Mortgage, you can unlock thousands in less than 3 weeks. But you've got to act right now before rates go up. So when you're looking to unlock the cash in your home, Rocket can. Call 833-8ROCKET today or go to rocketmortgage.com to get started. Rocket.
Rates current as of 12/12/21. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender license in all 50 states and MLS.consumer.access.org. Over 3030. Call 800-490-1233 for disclosures and cost information.
Hello, Discover here to explain our cash back match. Here's how it works. We give you cash back for using your Discover card on the things you were going to buy anyway. Then we match that cash back in your first year. And that's why we call it Cashback Match. Now to recap and say cashback one more time. We match all the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year automatically. Discover. Exceptionally common sense. Learn more at discover.com/match. Limitations apply.
Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio.
From the Racetrack Traffic Center.
Checking in with the Florida Highway Patrol, and we are accident-free on 95 from Boca to Jupiter. You have a 15-minute ride southern to PGA, and if you're heading out on the Turnpike, that's a smooth ride as well. I'm Joel Malkin.
This report is sponsored by Mucinex 12 Hour. Mucinex DM's bilayer tablet allows for immediate and extended release, relieving both wet and dry coughs and loosening chest congestion for 12 hours. Mucinex is your trusted partner to help relieve cough and chest congestion and get your body back into control. Available at Walmart.
There are tons of ways to connect with your favorite iHeartRadio station. Calling, texting, DMing, faxing.
Huh? What's faxing?
But now you can talk to your favorite.
Pancake day. I had an urge for some blueberry pancakes. Now, you like pancakes?
Yeah.
All right. Maybe
I don't
we'll
mind them.
Maybe we'll go after the show to get some pancakes. It's National Pancake Day. I know I got a couple hours to kill. Jimmy's out today.
That was on Monday.
Monday, yeah.
Whatever. You can do whatever you want. It's your life. Nutter's in for Jimmy doing a double job. And, man, I got to tell you, when you do a double job, you really do a double job. Great job. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And it's a pleasure to be here.
I know. You're having a good time. I can tell. And you got a $100 gift card from New York Prime. You're going to take your lovely wife. I already texted Nick. I said, if Nutter comes in, please get him a bottle of wine.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Do you drink wine? Does your wife drink wine?
Oh, yeah. I'll drink anything.
I figured that.
And your wife does drink wine. I remember
Yes,
that.
yes, she does.
She does a white, but she probably likes red too.
She does.
Yeah, I know. She was drinking a Sauvignon Blanc at the house.
That's right. For Franny was nice enough to have us over for the holidays, her beautiful home, and it was a great, great afternoon. Great food. It was perfect. And she's a great host, by the way.
Yeah, we're going to do it again.
Do it again.
I don't know if she's
We'll
up
have a
for
smoke. We'll have a smoke day instead of
smoke some meat.
We'll smoke meat instead of doing pizza.
I actually bought a wood fire pizza thing. It's not as nice as the one you have.
Yeah.
But we did pizzas over the weekend and used a little too much dough. It was more like bread with toppings other than a pizza. But
Did you guys make your own dough or did you go buy your dough?
we first time we made it.
Yeah.
But this time we bought it. But we
It's like sex. You practice better and you'll get better.
Exactly.
All right.
I mean, Franny's here, by the way.
Hey, what's up?
Does practice make perfect in the bedroom or outside the bedroom? Like counting money. Some people are very good at counting money. Some people are not. And they keep their money all, ashkabulb, and I don't like that. But people really don't carry money anymore. Last night I was at New York Prom. I had about 7 people ask me for $10 for
valet.
Yeah. It just seems like nobody carries money anymore. And I was like, no, I'm not giving you $10 for valet. Why give one person money, $10 for valet? She was hot. 877-927-6966. Of course it is. That's the number to call. Dave Matthews tickets today at 11:45. Have we decided, Franny, is it going to be Dave Matthews trivia or who's most likely?
We're going to do trivia, just one and done.
Okay, one and done.
Yep.
If you are a fan of Dave Matthews, then guess what? You have a good chance to win.
And there's going to be a time limit on it, too. Like,
Okay.
because we can't give you enough Google time, right?
Yeah, 4 seconds?
What do you think? 5 seconds? 4 seconds?
5
seconds. Yeah, 5, 10. Do we have like a Jeopardy?
No, I have a clock right in front of me.
Oh, I know. But I'm saying like a timer so it's not just silence if they know when the time's going to be running out.
I may have a clock that ticks, but I got to see if I have like a 10-second clock.
Okay.
Yeah, all right. We'll
Because
do
I think
that.
10 seconds sounds fair. 4 or 5 seconds goes by really fast.
Yeah.
Faster than
10,
you think.
you could
Well, we
Google
also have somewhat of a delay too. So yeah, you
4 or
gotta give
5 seconds is a long time. I don't know.
your poor wife.
No, she's actually well off.
It's worked. I mean, how many years you married?
Oh, we're going on 16 or
Wow.
17 on it.
God bless.
I lost
And then
count.
when you see her, do you still get butterflies? Like, oh my God, she's so beautiful.
I can't believe she hasn't kicked me out yet. Yeah.
That's sweet.
My son just turned 15 the other day, so
He said it to you?
No, I'm just waiting. Like, I got 3 years left with him, and then by the time they turn 18, maybe she's gonna be like, "Hey, hit the road, man. These kids, they're grown and out the house. It's time to get you out of the house."
No way. She's not saying that. I met your wife. She was just staring at you at the table. She was so much.
I had a little
yeah, it's on my
schmutz
face.
on my face.
Yeah, that's why. 877-927-6969. That's one of the ways you can get involved with the show. You can also text us. Franny reads them, Real Radio 47142. Real Radio 47142. And then also you can leave a message. Nutter will tell you about that.
Yeah, on the iHeartRadio app, we have a new feature. It's a talkback feature. If you don't see it, you may need to update the app, but it's there. You'll see a little microphone, and you can drop us a little ditty, and if it's good enough, we'll play it on the air.
Perfect. And like the text line, like these texts, a lot of people are playing along with what they find attractive. They say what turns me on is a woman when she leaves in the morning and comes back at 9 o'clock at night. All right.
Wow.
Turn on for me is when my wife knows what she wants to eat when I ask her.
That does help.
Yeah, you're right.
I like a woman that can cook, too.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good turn on, yeah.
And that doesn't bother me. If they can cook or not, I really don't.
Well, you're ordering out anyway.
Yeah, see, and that's the thing. You're always going out to dinner.
But I would like it, but I'm saying it wouldn't be a deal breaker.
It's not a deal breaker, I understand.
No, but if somebody could cook, it'd be nice if somebody could make me like a penny pasta with a nickel in it.
I'm happy if she can cook a Hot Pocket.
I'm happy if she has a Hot Pocket.
Oh
yeah. De La Hoya. Any more text messages?
No, that's all we got. What's that?
You guys have been great today with the text line because guess what? We hit the bullseye.
Yeah.
You talking about sex?
So Nutter, I know you have a couple kids. You're the only parent in the penthouse right now.
Okay.
And this is on one of those studies that's just like #duh. So they had to do a study for this, and what they found out is going to shock everybody.
No.
I'm kidding. That parents tend to drink more when they have more bars and restaurants in their neighborhood. Now, what I hear about you drinking, it seems like you tend to drink in your backyard or at the house.
Home, yeah.
You don't really venture that far.
No.
And you probably, it's just your unwind kind of thing, right? After a long day of work.
Oh, I need it after 4 hours with Dano. I'm kidding.
That was a playback. That was not Oh, yeah. I need it.
No.
Oh, no. I'm drinking on the way home. I don't even wait till I get the grades.
But yeah, so they did this, and all the participants in the study had at least one kid under 10 years old and living with them at least half the time. So some people were divorced that were doing the survey as well, but had their kids at least half the time. And they gave researchers their address, their usual grocery stores, other frequent visited places like pharmacy, mall, stuff like that, their child's school, their place of employment, and information helped the study authors calculate the density of alcohol outlet, bars, restaurants near the areas of parents and where they were spending most of their time. And they did. They found out, they confirmed that the study said that parents who live in neighborhoods with bars and restaurants drink way more frequently and consumed way more alcohol than other parents who did. In addition, they said while parents occasionally visiting some of these areas with lots of nearbys and bars didn't drink as frequently. So even if they were just kind of visiting an area, they may have just had dinner and a couple drinks. But if you have it, and I think that's the thing because you're like, it's so close to home.
Yeah. You feel safe.
You feel safe.
Yeah.
Even though you're not always safe.
No, you're not. And
Not
it's
always.
also, it's more convenient. I know somebody who lived in a development and they could actually, it was a beautiful development. It was up in Wellington. They could walk to like a strip mall.
Yeah.
But there was like 4 or 5 restaurants. And they would go a lot just to get out of the house, after the kids are at their homework and just unwind, have a drink, and then come back.
Well, that's convenient, too. They don't have to get in their car. They can actually walk
Exactly.
there and then stumble home.
Yeah, which is nice.
Well, because that's what they say. Also, the proximity of bars influences the risk of drunk driving too.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
see that way too much.
Yeah,
Like, I live right, and I've bartended. I've said that. I was just like, you shouldn't be driving or this and that. You've had enough to drink.
Yeah.
And I've heard people say, oh, I just live right across the street. I mean, that's
still,
yeah.
you shouldn't get behind the wheel.
No, you shouldn't. But I think people feel like it's so close, I'm okay.
Mm-hmm.
It is the Penthouse. It is a Thursday, having a good time. I hope you're having a good time today with us, always, at 11:45. We're going to come back with Dave Matthews Trivia for Dave Matthews tickets. We're going to come back with a trifecta. And oh yeah, so much more. Peace.
The fine woman in your smart speaker knows what you need. Really? Don't ask how. Tell your smart device to play Real Radio 92.1 on iHeartRadio.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Our skies are partly cloudy to mostly sunny as we move throughout our Thursday. A little coastal shower, not out of the question for us, but most areas stay dry through the day. Temperatures near 80 degrees along the coastline, going into the low to mid 80s further inland. This pattern repeats again for us tomorrow, but it does become a little breezier for Friday.
This report is sponsored by Unbound.org. Right now, there are young people across the world facing a tough choice: continue their dream of education or drop out to help their family put food on the table. You can help change their future in a single moment. See how far your support can go at Unbound.org.
Hey, it's Greek from Monroe's at Palm Beach, one of my favorite spots. Every day there's another party open till 5 a.m. 5-star dining, beautiful ladies, and a great atmosphere. And put it on your calendars. March 12th, the House of Monroe's won a $500 costume contest on the line. It's beautiful ladies, great food, and a great music. It is the Greek from Monroe's at Palm Beach. Make sure next time you're out, you stop there and kick back and enjoy life. At Monroe's, baby. Peace!
If you've been involved in a car accident, call me, Mark Anajar, at the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733 and take back control of your life.
Office in West Palm Beach. Tobacco-free Florida knows how hard it is to quit nicotine, which is why we offer different quit options to choose from for free, like 24/7 quit coaches available over the phone, free online resources, and free 2-week starter kits of quit aids. We're even experimenting with 80s pop music.
You know it's time, no more cigarettes and you'll be fine. A full commitment to quit is the plan. Time to get the back of your head. It's the perfect time for you to quit and say, I'm giving you up, giving you up, giving you up. I'm letting you go, I'm letting you never come back to smoke. I'll never come back to smoke. I'll never come back. I'm giving you up, giving you up, giving you up. I'm letting you go, I'm letting you never come back to smoke. I'll never come back to smoke. Never coming back.
The singing, are we 100% on that, or you're not going to use it? Good. You know, maybe we'll just stick to the ways we know work. Visit tobaccofreeflorida.com or call 1-877-YOU-CAN-NOW for free nicotine patches.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Hi, this is Joe Cordell with the law firm Cordell & Cordell. When the prospect of divorce becomes a reality, you need a partner that you can count on. If you're a man in this situation, consider contacting Cordell & Cordell. We've helped men navigate complex legal matters for 30 years.
Contact Cordell & Cordell to schedule an appointment with one of our firm's Miami area attorneys. Offices in Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and by appointment only in Dateland. Se habla español. Legal services available in English and Spanish. Lisa Carges, Florida resident partner. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois only. Online at CordellCordell.com.
For more information about contests on the station, visit realradio921.com/rules.
Hey, this is John Hope Bryant, entrepreneur and fellow builder, just like you. Thanks to the help of iHeartRadio and Prudential Financial, I'd like to present to you my brand new podcast, Building the Good Life, where each week a special friend and I will break down and unveil the mysteries of how you build. So if you're ready to build like you've never thought you could before, the best version of you, make sure to listen every Friday on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcast.
Here's traffic on Real Radio. This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
Heading out along 95, we're not seeing any major tie-ups or even any minor ones. Things are looking good. Right up to speed on the Belvedere Curve in West Palm, north towards the Gardens. Looking good. Into the Delray Boca area gets busier, so your speeds might dip just a bit, but no lanes blocked, no big crash scenes. I'm Joel Malkin.
This report is sponsored by Compassion International.
Haiti was already the poorest country in the Western Hemisphere, but earthquakes, hurricanes, and COVID have made life even more difficult for families. You can help rebuild Haiti with Compassion International by texting the word radio to 97646.
Think It Up is an initiative to activate
Back in the penthouse, give somebody a little juice, and all of a sudden, sometimes the juice runs low. Jimmy's out today. Nutter's here.
Great to be here, G-Man.
Francis is here.
Hey, happy Thursday.
I mean, I can see you at Sunfest.
Oh, yeah, just on the ones and twos.
There you go.
On the trees.
Spinning on one of the barges, those party barges.
I can see you. Yeah, like a little banana hammock on.
Oh, yeah, why not?
All oiled up. Let's play a trifecta.
Riders up. It's Creek's Trifecta.
How much money will be bet on March Madness? Some of the conference tournaments in the NCAA kick off this weekend, and then next weekend more. And then March Madness. And it is Madness. They're thinking between $10 and $13 billion will be bet on March Madness, which is insane. But again, there's tons of games, tons of weeks, 3 weeks. It's crazy. A lot of games. You got to win 6 games to win the whole tournament. So we'll see what happens, but that's what they're estimated, 10 to like $12, $13 billion. That's a lot of mingada. Gronk is a guy that everybody knows, and he seems like a guy that a lot of people like. And he is going to be a free agent. The Buffalo Bills have said they are interested. Would Gronk go up north and play in the cold weather? I don't think so. He said he liked it down here in Florida. He liked Tampa.
Yeah.
He definitely did. So whether or not he wants to go there and try to win a ring, Buffalo's one of the best teams in the AFC. Last couple of years, no doubt. Josh Allen's a stud. They got a good defense. They have playmakers. He could be another part to that team that's very close to winning it all. But I don't know if he would go up there. I just don't. And if you like baseball, every day it seems like it's getting worse and worse. There's not going to hear the word play ball anytime soon. And yesterday they even reported that they don't know what's going to happen with the season. Now, things could change overnight, and all of a sudden the millionaires and billionaires could be like, okay, let's play. But right now, it just doesn't look good. And that's bad for the local economy. Because we have 5 teams in our area. We have the Mets in Port St. Lucie. Right down the street from our studio, we have the Nationals and the Astros. And in Jupiter, I mean, that's a Frisbee away. And we got obviously the Cardinals and the Marlins. So not good for local economies. I feel bad. But hopefully something will happen, and maybe we'll get some baseball pretty soon. And that is your trifecta. And in about 7 minutes, your chance to win tickets to Dave Matthews.
Yes.
As Franny would say, Dave.
And we're going to do some Dave Matthews trivia. So make sure you know something about the Dave Matthews Band. Hopefully a lot of things, because it's just one and done. And I'm just going to pull the questions at random. But, G-Man, you mentioned spring training. So I guess they've been doing these negotiations and stuff like that with the players and owners. This has been happening in Florida, right?
Mm-hmm.
In Jupiter.
Yeah.
Is where they've been doing it. But since all these ballparks across Florida have remained closed for spring training, a lot of them have, the games are big money for Palm Beach and St. Lucie counties with these 5 teams and fans that spend weeks across our area. So there was somebody who came out, it was a columnist who was like, listen, this person's a big baseball fan, and he thinks that the state needs to take Major League Baseball to court. This is his thought. He was like, spring training is the wonderful part of baseball. It's one of the best things there is about baseball. And he expressed, obviously, his disappointment, like a lot of people, suggested that Florida might fight back in court. He was like, listen, I'm not an attorney, but from my standpoint, that if you're interested in protecting Florida's best investment, we spent hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars on these ballparks. He said spring training is huge money for Florida, contributing as much as $687 million a year in economic impact to our state. So he's saying because of this, we're taking a big hit, and that maybe they'll end up going to court. What do you think? Like, do they have...
I don't think I have anything, but I'm not an attorney, and I don't play one on TV. But again, it's a strike. It's a labor stoppage. I mean, there really isn't anything they could do. But again, I don't know. Maybe you could sue anybody for anything.
Yeah.
Could they win? I don't know. But again,
because they're largely funded by local counties and state, and most of the debt is paid for the money, like from the hotel bed tax and stuff like that. And if they're not getting all these people,
I mean, I understand them being upset, but whether or not it would stand up in court, again, it's a work stoppage. It's not like they decided they're not playing. It's when a strike is going on, and anytime there's a strike in any business, there's no work being performed. Now, can they get scabs or can they get second players to play? Nobody's going to come. I mean, they won't do it. It's like minor leagues. Nobody really goes to the minor leagues. There's very low attendance. I don't think anybody would care. But I don't know if you could sue. They could try. I don't think they would win. I just don't.
Yeah.
Because there's a stoppage, like I just said. So what are you going to get them on? Baseball, like, you owe us. Owe you what? We're not playing. We're not putting the product on the field because we're not allowed to play at all. But I understand fans getting upset. I said it. It sucks for the local economy. It sucks for businesses that are, in the area and they depend on it. Hotels, restaurants. I know right now, Bacoa, there's a lot of places that, they get packed for. It's a short season. It's only 4 weeks. It's like, and I get it, but it's just the way it is. It sucks. But we saw it coming. We knew it last year in November. They were like, hey, they got to get talking. There's going to be a strike. And that's exactly where we are.
It is a possibility. And we got a really nice text at 47142. Start off with Real Radio. It says, with all the craziness going on in our world, having shows like the Penthouse and Dano and Nutter to tune in each day definitely makes all of us laugh and forget the BS going on, even if only for a few hours a day. Thank you and God bless. That was very nice.
Yes, very nice. Thank you. And that's our goal every day, to put a smile on your face. Because inside, you know what? All of us have little issues and problems, and just screw it. Have a good time.
Dave just called in and he said Gronk went to high school in Buffalo, so that may be a reason for him maybe to want to go back.
Interesting.
So thanks, Dave.
Thank you, Dave. Yeah, you never know.
He's a Buffalo dude, huh? So he is in free agency?
Yes.
Okay.
I think in another month he's a complete free agent. Yeah,
Okay.
and they were saying that. From what I've heard, he loves the warm weather. So maybe he might not want. I would never want to go back in the cold. Once I
don't know. What if they paid you a lot of money? Millions.
But I already made millions. You know what I mean? So I would parlay it into something else.
Yeah, but you can make more millions.
I don't know.
You wouldn't move for a pay raise?
It depends how much it was.
Yeah.
And like, would you come with me?
No.
Okay.
Unless they gave me a pay raise too.
Of course.
Yeah.
I give you a piece of my pie.
I'm not coming for free.
877, I know that. 877-927-6969.
We have someone on hold. You want to take the call before we get into the whole contest thing?
You run the show.
We got time.
All right. Well, let's welcome a show favorite, Peaches.
Oh, Peaches.
Hey, Peaches, you're on the air.
Oh, my God.
Hey, I just wanted to clarify something, and I actually really, truly believe that this is an extremely important distinction. It is not a strike in baseball. It is a lockout. It is the owners that have decided that they are not playing baseball. It is not a labor stoppage. It is a owner stoppage. It is incumbent upon the owners to provide the baseball to the ballparks and the agreements and the communities that they have agreed to provide baseball to, and they are the party that has said, nope, not right now. So,
but they're not playing. There's no product being played right now.
Distinction.
Yeah, but there's no product being played right now.
It's not because the players. It's not a strike, Creek. It is a lockout.
But the players could agree to what the owners have proposed to them. Could they not? Could they not say right now?
Agree to what the players have proposed to them, and the owners have decided not to do that either. Stop putting this on the players.
It's on both of them. I said the millionaires and billionaires. It's on both. They're both brats. I agree. I'm not saying, but I'm saying one side.
Incredibly lazy argument, Creek.
Excuse me?
I'm sorry, but I think that's an incredibly lazy argument. Here's the deal, right? Let's pretend for 1 second that you make minimum wage.
Yes.
And I say that because there is a minimum wage in baseball. Right?
Yes.
Now, let's pretend that Greek makes minimum wage for 10 years. And in that 10 years, he causes iHeart to increase their revenue tenfold. And after 10 years, not only are they asking him to not take a pay raise, they're asking Greek to take a pay cut. Yeah, nah, man, this ain't on the players. This is on the greedy-ass owners.
But to one individual players, I know, but baseball as a whole, all right, but baseball as a whole makes all the money. All the different players obviously play, and it's not one individual guy. If a guy's playing 10 years in the majors and he's making X, I mean, if you don't like it, then you leave. I mean, that's the bottom line. I think they're both wrong. I think there's millionaires and billionaires. They're both wrong, and it's greed.
Oh, it's definitely greed, but it's on the billionaire side, man. Like the average MLB career is 3.5 years. You know how long it takes to get to free agency? 6.
Mm-hmm. But you hear that in every sport. You hear it in every sport. Football's 2.5 years. You hear it. I think NBA has the longest out of 3 professional sports as far as longevity in a sport. Again, it sucks for the fans.
But in football, it doesn't take 6 years to get to free agency.
No. Well, that's a better
free agency in baseball.
But don't forget, too, baseball's contracts are guaranteed. Footballs are not guaranteed. So there's 2 different things. But I understand your point. You're right. It's a lockout. But to me, it's a strike, and nobody's playing. That's the bottom line. That's why fans are pissed. And baseball, really, on both sides, they have no reason to even do this because nobody really cares about the sport. They just don't. It's the 3rd one in our country, and we're lucky people bet on it.
You know what's wild? And somebody pointed this out to me recently, and I hadn't thought about it until today.
Mm-hmm.
When was the last time baseball made the news for baseball reasons? Right? Because every time they make the news, it's about some stuff going on off the field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's my point. Nobody really cares anymore. It could be about somebody getting in trouble with, steroids or somebody
banging trash cans and cheating.
Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah. Baseball's not what it once was. 40 years ago it was the number one pastime. Now it's not. And they do have some problems. And the biggest thing is the younger generation is not really caring about it. And that hurts. Boxing has the same problem, so does horse racing. Peaches, can you want to call back? Because we got to do a Dave Matthews giveaway, unless you want to play Dave Matthews.
No, I said my bit.
Okay, bub. All right, bro.
Bye, Nate.
I'll call you later. We'll meet for whipped cream and strawberry.
Thanks, Peaches.
Peaches goes back to a pet name that somebody has for me. So Nate heard me one time on my phone, and she called me, and I said, "What's up, Peaches?" So
you call her Peaches or she calls you Peaches?
She calls me Peaches.
Oh, okay.
So sometimes I respond, and I say, "Hey, Peaches, what's up?"
Oh, got it.
Like when she sends me a text, she say, "Hi, Peaches, what a peach."
Yeah.
Kisses.
Okay.
Miss you.
And then you call her Peach in return.
Yeah, well, it's easy because I can remember it.
Because you don't know her name.
So are we going to line up the phones?
Yes,
for
let's
this
do that. Let's
Yeah,
open
not
up
her.
the
Don't be so impatient.
877-927-6969. We are opening up the phone lines, 877-927-6969. And what we have up for grabs is a pair of tickets to go see the Dave Matthews Band. They are playing May 28th and May 29th. We don't know exactly what night you're going to get yet, but you're going to get one of those nights. And that's happening at the I Think Financial Amphitheater. Tickets are on sale now if you want to purchase them, but why not try to win them for free, especially if you are a Dave Matthews Band fan, because we are going to be playing Dave Matthews Band trivia. All you have to do is get one answer correct. That's it. It's a one and done. We're not going to make it too difficult. You just got to know a little bit about the band. That's all. Could be maybe some history about one particular person. It could be something that made the news a while ago. I'll make it simple enough, I think. And if you're a fan, then hopefully you will get this right and you'll be able to go see the Dave Matthews Band coming up in May.
Could it be Dave Matthews' favorite sports team? Probably not. Nutter's getting everybody on hold, and when we're ready to go, he's going to put the blueberry in the pancake, and we're going to start with this question. And Franny will give you the question. If you get it, you're going Dave Matthews.
There you go. Yep.
So it's that simple.
The phone lines are blowing up, and so Nutter is an octopus right now trying to answer phone calls, put in names, and get everybody in line. But while you are in line, if you want to see One Republic, go to our Instagram page. Real Radio 921 is our IG handle. If you go there, you're going to see a post. It's an Instagram post that has One Republic on there, and it has all the details on how to enter to win a pair of tickets to go see them. That's happening September 3rd at the I Think Financial Amphitheater. And this is a win them before you can even buy them because tickets don't go on sale until Friday. So if you do that, make sure you go to our Instagram because we do have until tomorrow. And Andrew will pull a few winners tomorrow and he will send you a direct message. So make sure you check your DMs.
DMs, check them.
Yes.
Mr. Nutter, are we ready with our first caller?
We are, and I have the 10-second clock ready with the buzzer at the end. So we know you got 10 seconds to answer. Let's welcome our first contestant. I'm going to take them in the order they came in, and let's welcome Al to the Penthouse. Hey, Al.
Hey, Al, how are you?
Hey, I'm hanging in there.
All right, Al, how long have you been listening to Real Radio?
Since 2016.
What do you think about that Greek kid?
He's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's telling you a lot of love, Al. That's telling you a lot of love, Al. You could have faked it, like my last date.
All right, Al, do you think you know a little bit about the Dave Matthews Band to get you going?
Just a little bit, I think.
Okay. All right, well, let's see if we can get this one question right. So, the Dave Matthews Band has a fan club, what they consider the official fan association for the Dave Matthews Band. What is that called?
The Dave Matthews Fan Club?
That is incorrect.
Thank
Sorry.
you. Thank you.
We're not going to give the same question twice. It's called The Warehouse.
The Warehouse.
The Warehouse. It's been going on since 1998, and it gives fans early access to their concert tickets, exclusive CDs, merchandise, all this stuff to its members.
I made love to a girl one time in a warehouse years ago.
Good to know. You might want to save that for some...
You sure the first word was where and not another word?
It might have been. Who do we got next, Nutter?
All right.
Oh, boy.
Up next, we got Jeff. Let's welcome Jeff to the Penthouse.
What's up, Jeff?
What's going on?
What's going on, Jeff, with you, buddy? How are you? How long you been listening to R&R?
Since 08.
Wow.
Hey, what do you think about that Greek kid, Jeff?
He's all right. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Not feeling the juice today, I gotta tell you.
I don't like it.
Therapy 305.
All right, Jeff, do you think you know a little bit about the Dave Matthews Band? Maybe Dave Matthews himself to get a question right? Some trivia?
I hope so, yeah.
All right.
I want to go.
All right, I want you to go too. Okay, so Dave Matthews himself, the band was formed here in the U.S., but Dave Matthews was not born in the U.S. Where was Dave Matthews born?
I want to say Germany. Germany.
No.
No, it wasn't.
What was it, G-Man?
I believe he was born in Australia.
No, South Africa.
Or South Africa.
Wow.
Again, we are playing this contest right now
Yes.
for Dave Matthews tickets, and it's going to be, what is it, May 28th to 29th?
It is May 28th, May 29th. We are doing Dave Matthews Band trivia.
And who do we have next, Nutter?
We have Phil checking in. What's up, Phil?
What's up, Phil?
How we doing, Penthouse?
We're doing good, Phil. How are you, buddy? How long have you been listening to this establishment?
Good to hear you.
How long have you been listening to the radio station?
It's 97.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. What do you think about that Greek kid?
He's amazing.
Thank you, Phil. You're going to win. You're going to finally some love.
Feel good about this, Phil.
Get the scrambled eggs ready.
Phil, now, hopefully you know a little bit about Dave Matthews Band. This is going to be kind of a news-related question, okay?
Uh-oh.
What kind?
Like news, something that happened in current events. Well, I guess not that current.
Wish me luck.
All right, good luck. All right. So back in 2004, Dave Matthews Band's bus driver was charged for dumping this.
He was what?
He was charged with dumping.
Breaking up.
Dave Matthews' bus driver was charged with dumping what?
Sorry, you guys were breaking up too much. I'll have to try again later.
Do you want to do it? Okay.
All right.
Yeah, no, try again.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Love you guys.
All
Love you.
right, bye,
Who do we got
Phil.
next?
Up next, we have KJ.
KJ
All right,
in the house.
KJ.
What's up, KJ?
Since he didn't guess, should I go with the same question?
No.
No?
No, because he could Google it. KJ, what's up?
Hey, what's going on?
How much? How long have you been listening to Real Radio?
Forever.
Hey, what do you think about that Greek kid?
Nobody better.
Thank you, KJ. What are you doing later for dinner? Want to meet me at New York Prime?
I'll be there.
Sit by the bar, me, you, and Lynn. By the way, Lynn, I gotta just say, if she's listening, what a great ass on her.
Oh, yeah?
Oh my God. My God. People kept telling her to go up the ladder to get tequila. It was unbelievable.
Where is this at?
New York Prime.
Oh, okay, New York Prime. Hey, when you go to New York Prime, you should point out Lynn's ass to your wife. You've done her.
I will. I'll be like, hey, I heard about you, Lynn.
Are you Lynn? Nice ass.
All right, let's do some Dave Matthews Band. Do you think you know them pretty well, Dave Matthews Band?
I like to think so.
All right, so let me find some interesting facts for you here.
I got a good feeling about this.
Do you?
I don't.
I know. I gotta find some good ones here. I want to try to make it so it's not so hard.
Well, it can't be easy either.
I know, but some of these are really difficult. Hold on. Okay. Dave Matthews Band trivia. Just give me, because he has new people in his band, one of the founding members of Dave Matthews, besides, obviously, Dave Matthews?
Carter Burford.
And we have a winner.
Another one?
No, you're good.
No,
I was
you
giving you
got
the
it.
suspense, man.
Yeah, she was just giving you a little suspense. Good job.
So,
there.
just to add on it, because I want to know what kind of fan, what does Carter Buford play?
Guitar.
Stop, G-Man.
He plays the drums.
Yes.
All right.
Nice job.
Or the drums.
Both at the same time. Well, KJ, let me throw you on hold real quick, get some information from you. Hang tight.
All right.
That was Dave Matthews Trivia,
Yes.
coming to you by, sponsored by
Who?
Monroe's of Palm Beach.
Is it?
We're on TV today, and you always thanks Monroe's of Palm Beach.
Yes.
Get over there. They're open until 5 a.m. Fetish Fridays. And don't forget, March 12th, they got a big party coming at you with a $500 costume contest, which is going to be awesome. The House of Monroe's on March 12th. Great event. Make sure you stop by. Wednesdays, they got an open bar between 2 and 4. Fetish Fridays. Tuesdays, Tomahawk and Tito's, which is always great. A Tomahawk steak and a Tito's handmade vodka. You can't beat that. We're fueled by Tito's on this show. We have been one of their sponsors for about 15 years, and we appreciate everything we do with Tito's. We did Tito's last week, the Honda Classic, and then I was at Gulfstream Park. Speaking about on the road, on Saturday, Locker Room will be out. We'll be at Atlantis Motor Group off of Yamato, one of my places home away from home. Go see my buddy, good friend Richie, and they got everything in there in exotic cars, Ferraris, Porsches, Rolls Royces, Mercedes. You want an exotic car? That's the place to go, Atlantis Motor Group. We'll be there on Saturday, 11-3, doing the locker room, so we're jacked up about that. Nutter's doing a great job today, filling in for Jimmy.
Yeah, and speaking of Nutter, if you listen to Dano and Nutter today from 3 to 7, I don't know what time it's going to be at because they like to sprinkle it in, but they're going to be giving away tickets to go see Sammy Hagar in the Circle.
Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh, Sammy.
Yeah.
Now, you going to do one of
Sammy.
your famous promos you do?
Yeah, I have one somewhere already made up, so I'll just reuse that one. I don't really have a lot of time to.
Well, what are you
You're
doing?
busy. You're a busy
Yeah, I'm a
guy.
busy man.
Yes.
We did get another message on our Talkback feature on the iHeartRadio app. Do you guys want to hear that real quick?
let's do it.
Sure, whatever you want.
Sounds great.
Yo, what's up, Penthouse? I just wanted to say all you guys are doing a great job. Freaking love hearing Nutter with you guys in the morning. It's freaking awesome. And I just wanted to say, Greek, don't worry about that chick and her babanya. She probably had her medical card. So if you would have got pulled over, everything would have been good, man. Just tell them it was her babanya.
Thank you very much.
There you go. And he is referring to a story where Greek gave a ride home to an acquaintance. It's not a friend, an
No,
acquaintance.
it's
You knew,
somebody-
recognized her, and she got in his car and lit up a joint and put her feet on your dash.
Yeah, you're my ex-wife, so she did that. But let me
Yes.
ask you something. I got a text message from somebody, and they asked me if you would know. Not that you do this. Is she allowed to smoke
No.
a joint in my car if she has a medical card?
I don't believe so. I have my medical card, and I believe you have to be in the privacy of like your own home and stuff.
Yeah,
It
somebody
can't be
said
in
ask
public.
Franny because they knew that you have one.
So I don't know if your car is considered, but I believe not.
No, so it's
yeah, I think you have to be. You can't smoke in public.
No.
You want to get high?
I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We got 1 hour left, baby. I heard that one time in a hotel room, and it was really on point, if you know what I mean. We'll be back with some Florida stories and a lot more. Get your Cheerios out, baby. Peace.
Hey, it's Rover. Catch Rover's Morning Glory weekdays from 6 to 9 a.m. on Real Radio. Just tell your smart device to play Real Radio 92.1 on iHeartRadio.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Our skies are partly cloudy to mostly sunny as we move throughout our Thursday. A little coastal shower, not out of the question for us, but most areas stay dry through the day. Temperatures near 80 degrees along the coastline, going into the low to mid-80s further inland. This pattern repeats again for us tomorrow, but it does become a little breezier for Friday.
This report is sponsored by Blindster. Do you need new blinds or shades? Blindster.com offers custom-made blinds, shades, and shutters shipped directly to you at prices less than big box retailers. Blindster blinds are easy to install and guaranteed to fit. Don't overpay for new blinds. Shop Blindster today and save big. Blindster.com.
Who can you trust in big media? A recent study finds Americans don't trust big media, and 65% of Republicans don't trust them at all. Now, Newsmax has become a trusted source for millions. They go to Newsmax.com for breaking news and watch Newsmax TV for the latest from Washington, New York, Hollywood, and the world. Download the free Newsmax app on your smartphone and watch it anytime, anywhere. Nielsen recently reported that almost 7 million cable viewers watch Newsmax, but not Fox News. Americans really are making the switch to Newsmax. Start every day with Wake Up America and Rob Finnerty. And watch the Newsmax team at night with Eric Bowling, Sean Spicer and Lindsey Keith, Greg Kelly, Stinchfield, Jen Pellegrino, Rob Schmidt, and more. Every weekend, tune in for Huckabee, Diamond and Silk, Dick Morris, Wendy Bell, and more. Already 20 million made the switch and watch Newsmax all the time. Try it. You may never go back.
Hi, this is President Donald Trump, and I'd like to invite you to join me at the American Freedom Tour in Fort Lauderdale on Saturday, March 19th at the Florida Live Arena. We'll be live and in person along with my son Don, Kimberly Guilfoyle, Dan Bongino, Candace Owens, Sarah Huckabee Sanders, and many other incredible patriots. We will be talking about how to defend our jobs, our borders, our liberty, and our God-given rights. I hope you'll join me in Fort Lauderdale on Saturday, March 19th. It's the only time this event will be coming to South Florida. If you want to sign up to get your tickets for the American Freedom Tour, you have to go to AmericanFreedomTour.com and do it right away. I think they're going to be selling very quickly, and I hope to see you there. I look forward to it. We're going to have a lot of fun.
Go to AmericanFreedomTour.com for tickets as low as $9. The American Freedom Tour in Fort Lauderdale on Saturday, March 19th at the FLA Live Arena. Once again, that's AmericanFreedomTour.com.
Tobacco-free Florida knows how hard it is to quit nicotine, which is why we offer different quit options to choose from for free, like 24/7 quit coaches available over the phone, free online resources, and free 2-week starter kits of quit aids. We're even experimenting with 80s pop music.
You know it's time, no more cigarettes and you'll be fine. A full commitment to quit is the plan. Time to get the back of your head. It's the perfect time for you to quit and say, I'm giving you up, giving you up, giving you up. I'm letting you go, I'm letting you never come back to smoke. I'll never come back to smoke. I'll never come back. I'm giving you up, giving you up, giving you up. I'm letting you go, I'm letting you never come back to smoke. I'll never come back to smoke. Never coming back.
The singing, are we 100% on that, or you're not going to use it? Good. You know, maybe we'll just stick to the ways we know work. Visit tobaccofreeflorida.com or call 1-877-YOU-CAN-NOW for free nicotine patches.
Hey, it's Greek from Monroe's and Palm Beach, one of my favorite spots. Every day there's another party, open till 5 a.m. 5-star dining, beautiful ladies, and a great atmosphere. And put it on your calendars. March 12th, the House of Monroe's won a $500 costume contest on the line. It's beautiful ladies, great food, and a great music. It is the Greek from Monroe's and Palm Beach. Make sure next time you're out, you stop there and kick back and enjoy life. At Monroe's, baby. Peace!
If you've been involved in a slip and fall accident and are not sure what to do, call me, Glenn Levine, at the Law Offices of Anajar Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733, and take back control of your life. Office in West Palm Beach.
Getting you up to speed on traffic on Real Radio.
From the Racetrack Traffic Center.
As you're getting on 95, we're not seeing anything to slow you down right now. 15 minutes southern to PGA, and no accidents causing any major backups. On your side streets, we do have slowdowns going on along Okeechobee Boulevard out of the downtown area westbound, and that continues to about Parker, Tamarind Avenue. I'm Joel Malkin.
This report is sponsored by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
It's spring break. Be ready to roll. Valvoline Instant Oil Change provides a stay-in-your-car premium oil change that includes an 18-point maintenance check, all in about 15 minutes. Go to getyouroilchange.com to save up to 50%.
The Glass Chamber, your local smoke shop, exotic sodas,
Nutter's in the house. Jimmy's out.
What up? What up?
What up? Doing a great job helping us out. And then you can hear him at 3 o'clock today with Dano. Him and Dano on the way home. That's a perfect combination. Say you're having a bad day, turn those two guys on. You'll feel
It'll make it worse.
I'm
I'm
kidding.
kidding.
Worse.
I kid.
I was going there. You're having a bad day. Put them on.
You'll feel way better.
You'll feel way better about yourself. Franny's in the house.
Hey, what's up? Happy Thursday.
And we just gave away Dave Matthews. I know he's excited about going to Dave Matthews. We'll have Dave Matthews tickets again, I think, next week one day. Pay attention. Yes, and now we're going to get some Florida stories.
Florida.
Did you say
Florida. I'm from Florida.
WTF.
What the Florida?
Well, we'll start with a couple Florida women, and this one in particular is.
She's like a CVS.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah. Stephanie. They were like, to put this into perspective with the amount of people that she had enough drugs to kill. They said that the city of Naples has 22,000 people.
That is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
It really is.
Yep. So there's a very big problem with fentanyl these days. And they want you to know, they said it's an extremely powerful opioid. It's 50 to 100 times more potent than morphine and 30 to 50 times more potent than heroin. A very long time.
She's what, 32?
32, yeah.
She'll come out when she's like 50.
She's lived a hell of a life so far, right?
Mingo.
And then another Florida woman, where this is the day of the Florida women. So this happened in Brevard County. There was a wedding crasher. Satellite Beach police responded to a wedding after an uninvited guest started causing a scene and getting physically violent with people in attendance, even the groom. So she was identified as Gloria Inez Colwell, 52 years young. And they said that she was getting in people's faces and she was just yelling curse words at them. They said almost to the point of physical violence. Then officers were obviously called because people were like, there's this crazy lady and she doesn't belong in here. So this cop had to put himself between Colwell and another woman because she's trying to go after her. And he had to pull her aside. The groom also told officers that Colwell went and grabbed herself a beer and some food from the buffet.
Nice.
Charges of disorderly conduct, trespassing, and 2 counts of resisting an officer without violence. Now, what they don't say in here is if she was intoxicated or on something. they told officers that two boys came up to them and shot them with silly string. So, being the victims were minors, the officers had to call their parents. The parents came over to the ice cream shop where the kiddos were, and they decided they wanted to press charges on whoever the hell did this to them. So the officers were talking to a couple people, and they were even like, "This is dumb." They're like, "It's silly string. It's supposed to be silly."
Silly.
They're like, "I think this is excessive that the parents want to press charges." They're like, "I'll be mad for a second, but I wouldn't press charges for anything like this. It's really ridiculous." Well, I guess officers found the two kids nearby and gave each a notice to appear for 2 counts of battery. Yep, it is crazy. Kids can't be kids these days.
Yeah, let them just have some fun.
I know, annoying, but come on.
To arrest them?
And then briefly, I don't know, Nutter and G-Man, if you saw this, but it looks like our governor is kind of getting some crap from some parents.
Yeah, so yesterday, press conference.
Yeah.
And he slammed those little kids.
So he didn't slam them.
To me, he did.
But they said it appeared that he kind of scolded a couple of kids. They were at the University of South Florida, some students. And they said that he was kind of just, he was being empathetic to them because they were in masks. That's what they're saying. And he directly told them to remove their face masks during the press event.
Yeah.
He was talking to the kids on the masks on. He was like, "You don't have to wear those masks. I mean, please take them off." So he told 6 mask students that as he walked up to the podium. Some of the students laughed, but they said it was very clear he was not joking. And most of them did take it off. And he said, honestly, it's not doing anything. And we got to stop with this COVID theater, is what he said, our governor.
Well, he has not been.
Yeah. I know, it's not doing anything. We got to stop with this COVID theater. So if you want to wear it, fine. But this is ridiculous. And this is all quotes from our governor.
And that's the governor of our state.
Yeah.
So if you're a young kid and the guy says it to you, you got to get intimidated or nervous. You know TV cameras are on. You know, and there are people that are saying stuff.
Yeah. And they said a few of the kids did remove their masks, but 2 of them did keep it on. And so as I mentioned, a couple parents were upset about it, and they were just like, "Listen, it's our kids' priority or prerogative if they want to wear a mask or not. They chose to do so. They didn't have to, but they wanted to, and he shouldn't be telling them to remove it if they want to have it on."
Yeah, well,
And then you have other people, of course, who are crazy.
Of course, yeah, it's politics. Democrats are Republicans. I think for him, you know, I mean, he said something, the kids are going to look at him like, "Oh, the governor told me to take down my mask or take it off, excuse me." But, I mean, if he said it, it's maybe in a way joking, but he did. I saw the video.
And that's what they said. They were just like, you know, and call it what you want, but they were saying our governor, you know, was bullying students into taking off their masks. And so, of course, you're going to hear the peanut gallery come out on both sides.
Yeah, I don't know if he was bullying him. He just said, take it off. But again, people might look at it that was bullying him. Nutter, if he said something to you, how would you feel?
I don't know. I tell him, oh, yeah. Take it off, maybe. I don't know.
You want to respond? What do you think of that Greek kid?
I might ask him that, too.
Yeah, how long have you been listening to Real Radio?
Mr. DeSantis, what do you think of that Greek kid?
What do you think about that Greek kid?
Oh, yeah. It is the Greek. It's Francis and Nutter helping us out today. Jimmy will be back on hopefully Monday, working some things out. And we appreciate Nutter doing a double job today. I mean, not only is he with us, then he takes a little hiatus. And then he comes back at 3 o'clock with Dan the Man. Drive home with them in between the news junkie. And then you get home with Dano and Nutter at 3 to 7, excuse me. And great job as always. Thank you so much. It is the Penthouse. I'll give you some news about something going up that you put in your mouth and you might not be happy about. Peace.
The visual aid you need for all the freaky stuff we talk about on the radio. Find it at realradio921.com.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Our skies are partly cloudy to mostly sunny as we move throughout our Thursday. A little coastal shower, not out of the question for us, but most areas stay dry through the day. Temperatures near 80 degrees along the coastline, going into the low to mid-80s further inland. This pattern repeats again for us tomorrow, but it does become a little breezier for Friday.
This report is sponsored by Compassion International.
What the Florida is brought to you by Knox and Dunn, strong and true Florida rum. Flavor straight from the barrel, nothing added. Try it today.
Hi, my name's Joe Cordell. Sometimes in divorce, courts require the higher earner to pay to the other party what's called spousal support or alimony. Usually this order can be modified in certain circumstances, but such modifications are often complicated and are best entrusted to attorneys that are well acquainted with such matters. You're not alone.
Schedule an appointment with one of Cordell & Cordell's Miami area attorneys. Se habla español. Legal services available in English and Spanish. Offices in Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and by appointment only in Dadeland. CordellCordell.com. Lisa Cargis, Florida resident partner. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois only.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Hey, it's Greg for Atlantis Motor Group, the premier luxury car, exotic car dealership in South Florida. Porsches, Ferraris, Lamborghinis, Rolls-Royce, Bentleys, and Mercedes, all under one roof. 351 East Yamato Road. Get there today. Atlantis Motor Group can make your dream car a reality. And on Saturday, March 5th, the locker room will be live from 11 to 3 inside Atlantis Motor Group. Stop by today, Atlantis Motor Group. They can make your dream car a reality. Peace.
If you've been involved in a car accident, call me, Glenn Levine, at the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733 and take back control of your life.
Office in West Palm Beach.
Do you suffer from anxiety, depression, insomnia, or chronic pain of any kind? You could qualify for medical marijuana to help with your symptoms. Go to mmjhealth.com to find out if you qualify. It takes less than a minute. That's mmjhealth.com.
Hi, this is Joe Cordell with the law firm Cordell & Cordell. When the prospect of divorce becomes a reality, you need a partner that you can count on. If you're a man in this situation, consider contacting Cordell & Cordell. We've helped men navigate complex legal matters for 30 years.
Contact Cordell & Cordell to schedule an appointment with one of our firm's Miami area attorneys. Offices in Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and by appointment only in Dadeland. Se habla español. Legal services available in English and Spanish. Lisa Cargis, Florida resident partner. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois only. Online at CordellCordell.com.
This is a metaphor for your business's journey. Sometimes it feels like the world is throwing everything it has at you. And to succeed, you need someone to guide you through. That's what Dell Technologies advisors do. They have the Windows PCs and tech advice to help you navigate whatever challenges you're up against and get you safely to where you want to be. Call an advisor today at 877-ASK-DELL. That's 877-ASK-DELL. A start to a simpler experience with Windows 11 Pro.
Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio. This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
As you're getting on 95, we're not seeing anything to slow you down right now. 15 minutes southern to PGA, and no accidents causing any major backups. On your side streets, we do have slowdowns going on along Okeechobee Boulevard out of the downtown area westbound, and that continues to about Parker, Tamarind Avenue. I'm Joel Malkin.
This report is sponsored by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
It's spring break. Be ready to roll. Valvoline Instant Oil Change provides a stay-in-your-car premium oil change that includes an 18-point maintenance check, all in about 15 minutes. Go to getyouroilchange.com to save up to 50%.
Hey, what up, you freaking maniacs? It's Tommy Lee, and we're back, baby.
And this is Joe Elliott from Def Leppard.
iHeartRadio and all the bands in the stadium tour want you to have the ultimate experience at the show in Miami. We'll get you flights, hotel, and
What a great ass.
Well, Okay.
Oh, yeah. Nutter's in for Jimmy.
What's up, G-Man?
You're the best, buddy. You're like a can of corn and a box of peas. Franny's in the house.
Hey, what's up?
And, oh, yeah. And we're taking it at 1 o'clock. Then after us, it's the News Junkie. Always a good show with a lot of information. And then on your way home, I mean, what else could be better than Dano and Nutter? Back to back.
Yeah.
You're doing a great job. Now, I know you got a couple more playbacks.
Yeah, we had a few more people chime in and on our talkback feature that we have on the iHeartRadio app. So let's go ahead and take a listen to those real quick.
Sure.
Hey, G, what's the address to Prime? I just want to make sure you're telling the truth about Lynn's ass. I want to make sure it's not your sister's.
Nice. I love that.
You know how many people are going to show up and look for Lynn now?
Oh, yeah.
You just made her a superstar.
And she has the new pants.
The new pants.
The new yoga pants, the ones that you bought.
Oh, the Lululemons.
No, the ones that are like the TikTok trend that have like the seam that go up
Yeah.
the butt.
Yeah.
Those leggings, and they're kind of like textured. They call them TikTok leggings. Different brands make them.
Yeah.
But the seam goes right to the butt and it scrunches it right in it. And it's got like
is that the one where G was supposed to
Yes.
wear the pair? Did you ever
Yes.
squeeze
I couldn't get him on.
He couldn't. Yeah, I gave him a pair to try on, and he said they were too
If
small.
the pants don't fit, you must have quit.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, and then finally we have this other one.
Nutter, really? Boys band? You're a fan of them? No wonder your wife calls me. Stephen Boca.
Thanks, Stephen Boca.
I love it.
All right, Stephen Boca.
Steve's a ball buster with Nutter.
Oh, yeah. Dano, too. You should see. We get Dano's wife chimes in on our group chat on our stream at realradio921.com/watch. Thanks to the good folks at Monroe. But we do get the group chat, and Allison will chime in, and he's always like, is Allison on yet? Hey, Allison, what are you doing? Like, he just... Both of our wives.
Gator. I love it.
We got to play that first one again. That was a good one about Lynn's ass. That was pretty funny.
Do you want to hear that again?
Let's go. One more time. Right here.
Hey, G, what's the address to Prime? I just want to make sure you're telling the truth about Lynn's ass. I want to make sure it's not your sister's.
I love this audience. You guys are the best. And that's why you fit with us, because we work together. You know what I mean? Caviar and caviar works perfect. Everything's going up, and so is pizza.
No, say it ain't so.
Pizza's going up. Domino's raised their price of pizza, and just ingredients and everything like that. It's
Just Domino's?
All pizza as a whole, but I know Domino's, there was a big thing about them raising one of their main attractions up $1 a pie. I think
One of their main attractions, huh?
Yeah, one of their big pizzas.
Okay.
I've never been at Domino's, so I don't know.
So
I know.
Yes, and don't report the news with all the details.
Why should I?
Take a pizza.
They have a pie that they're famous for, I guess. It's $5.99, and it went up to $6.99.
Say it ain't so. Yeah. It's still a great value, though, I
still
guess.
great.
Yeah.
I mean, I got a clam pizza in Boca. I'm not going to say where it's from. It's $32.
Well, I mean, it's a clam pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a white
clam.
paste.
Yeah, my stepson loves it. It's $32 though.
Sounds chewy.
It does sound chewy.
Yeah, but $32?
But I like. Do you like clam with pasta, Nutter?
Oh yeah,
I do.
Yeah.
I like clam pasta.
I think I know.
I think I know the place you speak of, G, because there's a place by my house, and they have a
I don't want to say what it is.
A chicken parm, or it's something, a chicken marsala pizza, and it is to die for, but it is also expensive. Does the place start with the R?
No.
No? All right, then never mind.
Yeah. Again, I don't want to call him out.
Okay.
And I'm not saying it's expensive. I'm used to paying it. He's liked it for
I
years.
think that is normal for a pizza, like a specialty pie, especially one that should have decent seafood on it. I'm sure the clams, I'm sure they don't get them canned. Maybe. I don't know.
No.
But $32 sounds on par to me.
Yeah, you go to this lot?
No, for a specialty pizza.
That's a small, by the way.
Clams on it.
It's worth
in
it.
Boca.
It's worth it if it's good, you know? I don't mind paying extra, but it better hold up.
Even like these days, yeah, they do these deals for $6.99. This mix and match Domino's are raising it $1. But even these places, when you start adding different toppings, it adds up.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, then I don't feel bad paying $32 for a pizza.
You shouldn't.
No. But they're doing everything. I heard Burger King, they're not, okay, so instead of raising their prices, they're like trying to pull one on us. Instead of raising their prices, they have a 10-piece nugget
they're charging the same amount, but now they're taking out 2 pieces. So now they're like, sell your 8.
An 8-piece.
So they're still going to call it like a large nugget, but instead of 10, it's going to be 8 pieces.
Come on, Burger King.
Yeah.
Jeez, my God, that's like finding out an angel doesn't have wings. How can you do that? 10 to 8? My God, at least go 9. My God, Burger King going 10 to 9. I tell you, I don't mind a Whopper every once in a while.
Oh, yeah. They're to die for sometimes. I'll
Junior.
crave them.
I can't get a whole one in my mouth. The Junior, I can. I mean, I'm not a big eater. Like a Junior Whopper, a small
It's a good size, the Junior, but I prefer the whole Whopper.
I can't even tell you if I've ever had one. If I have, I probably as a kid. It's been for forever.
Wow. Whopper with cheese?
I think when we would at splurge, and fast food was not a thing at our house growing up. I think we were more of a McDonald's family if we would go anywhere. We would get the Sundays. My dad would come home with Sundays for a treat every now and then.
Yeah.
And so I think maybe Big Mac. I don't know if I've ever had a Whopper.
And Taco Bell, you like little?
Yeah, that was Oh yeah, especially in my 20s.
Yeah.
After a late night out. Yeah, Taco Bell was
Nothing worse than going to your car the next morning and finding shredded lettuce and cheese all over the place.
For some reason, you think you can eat it without making a mess, and it is impossible.
It is.
You're like, I got this. I can eat a taco while I'm
that
driving.
A tomato?
Yeah.
What the hell is in my stand?
Ground beef gets like all in the crevice and like creases of your car seat. It is so true. Yeah, Taco Bell is it's portable, but it's not clean.
It's a staple for anyone in their 20s.
Yes, absolutely.
I never went to Taco Bell in my life.
Really?
Never. I never did. I'm looking for that. Just one night, just to let loose and go crazy and go to Taco Bell.
Well, they have the 4th meal, so late night if you're up.
There you go.
Go check it out.
Well, it looks like, so I said they're making a few changes. The chicken nugget change, right? Burger King has, they're moving from 10 to 8. And it looks like that you're going to start paying more for a Whopper, speaking of.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, open our mouth, and then we get kahunas.
Whoppers fall out.
Whoppers fall out, just like that. We're going to hit you right in a Whopper if you want a Whopper. 877-927-6969. Let us know what turns you on. That was some of the things that were on. It could be females, too. What turns you on. And also, you can text us at Real Radio 47142. And also, there's another feature that's been utilized today, which has been very nice by the audience.
Yeah, that's on the Real Radio app. You just go over there, you'll see a little microphone, and you can leave us a message, and if it's good enough, we'll play it on air. If you don't see the microphone, you just need to update the app is all.
That's it. There are ways you guys can get involved with us. We always appreciate listening to the Real Radio. We're going to come back with a trifecta, and then only a half hour left. Don't say it so. Nutter's back at 3, so that's a good thing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Go back. Peace.
We're still your at-work station, even if your work happens to be on the kitchen table. Bed. Tell your smart device to play Real Radio 92.1 on iHeartRadio.
This is Chris Collinsworth. Here's what's trending on the iHeart Sports Network, presented by DraftKings.
NFL free agency will begin in just under a month. There will be a lot of speculation on where the top available players will land. This year, there are quite a few stars looking for new homes. That could make this offseason very intriguing, especially when you realize how impactful free agency has become. A great signing can make a team a contender in just one offseason. So it should be interesting to see which teams decide to be the most aggressive. I'm Dan Patrick.
Download the DraftKings app and use code SPORTS to get a free shot at millions of dollars up for grabs this week with your first deposit.
Minimum $5 deposit required. Eligibility restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com for details.
Think It Up is an initiative to activate student-powered, teacher-led learning projects. Students and teachers, how can you spark great learning experiences in your classrooms today? Join at thinkitup.org.
Have you ever felt depressed about work, only to have your dad be like, why are you so down? So you told him you hate your job, and he said, well, you better talk yourself out of it. And then you thought, I love to talk. I could host a podcast. And then you went to Spreaker from iHeart and started a podcast and got good at it, then monetized it, then quit your boring job, then told your dad, thanks for the advice. And he was like, well, that's not what I meant, and I don't understand what a podcast is, but you seem happy, so that's great, kiddo. You ever do that? Well, you could. That's Spreaker.com. That's Spreaker. Ask your dad. You actually don't.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Americans don't trust big media. The source you can trust is Newsmax. Find it on all major cable systems or download the free Newsmax app on your phone. Millions are watching Newsmax and the Newsmax team with Rob Finnerty, Eric Bowling, Sean Spicer and Lindsey Keith, Greg Kelly, Stinchfield and Rob Schmidt. Plus weekends with Huckabee, Diamond and Silk, Gorka and Wendy Bell. 20 million people have made the switch to Newsmax. Try it. You may never go back.
Hey, it's Greek from Monroe's and Palm Beach, one of my favorite spots. Every day there's another party, open till 5 a.m. 5-star dining, beautiful ladies, and a great atmosphere. And put it on your calendars. March 12th, the House of Monroe's won a $500 costume contest on the line. It's beautiful ladies, great food, and a great music. It is the Greek from Monroe's and Palm Beach. Make sure next time you're out, you stop there and kick back and enjoy life. At Monroe's, baby. Peace!
Hi, my name's Joe Cordell. Sometimes in divorce, courts require the higher earner to pay to the other party what's called spousal support or alimony. Usually this order can be modified in certain circumstances, but such modifications are often complicated and are best entrusted to attorneys that are well acquainted with such matters. You're not alone.
Schedule an appointment with one of Cordell & Cordell's Miami area attorneys. Se habla español. Legal services available in English and Spanish. Offices in Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and by appointment only in Dadeland. CordellCordell.com. Lisa Carges, Florida resident partner. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois only.
Here's traffic on Real Radio.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
We're running smoothly on 95 right now, heading through the Palm Beach County area, not seeing any tie-ups anywhere really from Boca Raton to Jupiter. You just might have some busier travel in the Boca del Rey area. Looking at Boynton Beach Boulevard westbound slowdown, and this is mainly between Northwest 8th Street and Northwest 10th Court. I'm Joel Malkin.
This report is sponsored by Unbound.org. Right now, there are young people across the world facing a tough choice. Continue their dream of education or drop out to help their family put food on the table. You can help change their future in a single moment. See how far your support can go at Unbound.org.
Hey, this is John Hope Bryant, entrepreneur and fellow builder, just like you. Thanks to the help of iHeartRadio and Prudential Financial, I like to present to you my brand new podcast, Building the Good Life, where each week a special friend and I will break down and
Tremendous strawberry hot fudges whipped cream day. Jimmy's out, Nutter's here.
Great to be here.
Oh, yeah, I can't thank you enough, and that's why he got a $100 gift card from New York Prime. We'll be giving them away again, and a bottle of wine coming your way for you and your lovely wife. Please tell me tonight you're there. I will be parking cars, and we'd love to pull up and take care of you. Frances is here.
Hey.
Always great to have her with us, thank God, and we got a trifecta.
Riders up. It's Creek's Trifecta.
After my trifecta, I have a question for Franny. It comes from a friend of mine about certain ways you can pull something off with meeting a bartender. We're going to see what Franny says. He's listening right now. So he said, quick trifecta, Greek. I got to get back to work. All right, I'm doing this as quick as I can.
Okay.
All right, Buffalo Bills look like they might have some interest in Nutter. No, kidding. Gronk.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. There's been some interest in Gronk. Will Gronk come back and play one more year? He's 50-50. Hasn't said much about it. He said a couple weeks ago, if it was asked then, he would say no. Brady's retired, but would he want to play up in Buffalo? We did get a call from one of our listeners, which was very nice. He went to high school in Buffalo.
Yeah.
So maybe he's got obviously family up there or whatever. So maybe he want to go back in the cold. I don't think so, but anything's possible. If he's coming back, he's only coming back to a team that he can win with. He's not coming back to anybody else. So Gronk, maybe. How about Gronk to the Packers? Ooh, with Aaron Rodgers, he came back? That'd be a tough combination.
Yeah.
James Harden, Philadelphia. Guess what? Philadelphia Freedom. Everything's great right now. They might even fix the bell. They're giving cheesesteaks out as the Sixers won their second game with James Harden and Embiid. Great game. They beat the Knicks twice. They're 2-0. James Harden said he loves the Philly fans, really digs them, and there's a lot of love. But it's a new relationship, like most relationships. First 5 or 6 months are great. You're having sex all the time. I love you. You love me. Then all of a sudden, we'll see what happens during the playoffs. And again, I'm not rooting for Philly because I'm a Heater fan. Speaking of the Heat, they got screwed last night. They screwed themselves. Had a big lead at the end of the game. Went flat the last 3 minutes, and the Bucks pulled out a 120-119 win. Was not happy about that, and that is not a good thing for Heat fans. But again, Miami's still first place in the Eastern Conference, and that's all that matters. And before you know it, it's going to be the Madness of March, baby. Hoops, hoops, hoops. And the balls will be going up in the air, and they're estimated that people are going to be betting $10 to $12 billion on March Madness. Again, that's just an estimate, and there's legalized sport betting right now, I think, in 23 states, so that's definitely going to help that number go up. And that is your trifecta. Peace.
So what's going on? You said you had a buddy who had a question?
How many times before a girl knows that a guy's coming in to just meet her? He said, like, for you, when did you figure it out a lot of times? If the guy didn't ask you out.
Well, yeah, if he never showed interest or asked me out, I would think he's just a regular. There's a lot of people who are just regulars.
Yeah, well, he doesn't want to say he likes her. He's been in this one bar, and he's going in tonight for the third time in the last week and a
That's
half.
common, though.
It is?
Yes.
So you don't think she wouldn't think like it's weird?
If he hasn't made any comments or
Well, he said he's afraid to ask her out because if he does, then he can't go back in.
That's what happened to me.
Did it?
Yeah, there was this one girl I liked at a chicken wing establishment in Fort Lauderdale. You know, always tipped big, and I was in there almost every other day. And then finally, I think we did go out, but it just didn't go anywhere after that.
Okay.
And then I was just kind of like, I'm not going back in there.
But at least
Screw her.
That happened to me one time when I got a call.
I was gonna say, at least you got to where you wanted, right? I
No,
mean,
no,
you
I
got
didn't.
the date.
I got the date, but I didn't get to where I wanted.
All right. You didn't get a home run, but you got the date.
But
and
you
that's-
went there
this
just
guy's
for
trying
her.
to get the date.
Well, I would visit the place frequently, but once I she caught my eye,
Yeah.
I was definitely going more to see her at that point.
Now, is it easy? I'm sure it is. Can you just say all the time that they don't like us dating customers?
I mean, if she wants to use it as an excuse, absolutely. She can say whatever she wants. She can say she's engaged. She can say she has a boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm saying if him just saying how many times does it take her to realize that he's interested, she may not even realize he's interested. She
Okay.
probably has a bunch of guys who show up.
Yeah.
So how would you play it, being in the bar business?
What do you mean?
He's going in third time. Is tonight enough time to ask her out?
I mean, if she has showed a little bit of flirtatious interest, yeah. I mean,
But
I've
most
had-
bartenders do.
well, of course,
They're
they're
nice.
trying to make some money, yeah. But
He's listening right now.
okay, I mean, shoot your shot. Why not? If
Shoot
it
your shot.
doesn't work, then go find another bar. There's a lot of them around there.
No, next time, if she turns you down, just go in there next time with a girl that's even hotter. That way she'll be like, wow, I missed out. You know, the opportunity passed.
Yeah, it's great. If he had the hotter chick, I don't think he'd want her. I mean, you're like bringing sand to the beach. Of course, if you got a hot chick, you can do
Well,
that.
But what's the worst that can happen? He's in the same spot he is in now. He doesn't have that girl going on a date with him. So it just why
I know,
not?
but for a lot of people,
take
they
a chance.
They get nervous.
And do it in a casual way. Don't lay it on too thick.
Yeah.
And yeah, just see what happens. Don't be creepy about it. Just be nice and friendly. And then maybe she leaves it in a way where she does say no and rejects him. He still feels comfortable going to the bar.
So it'd be good maybe if he said to her, I was just wondering, you're so attractive, you probably have a boyfriend or a husband, but if you don't, would you like to have a drink with me?
Sure, why not?
Is that right?
Yeah.
And another way to break the ice would be like, hey, what do you think about that Greek kid?
Perfect. Breaks the ice every time. Every time.
She'll be like, yeah, I like him too. Yeah, I
Hey,
listen to the Penthouse.
The
Obviously.
Greek sucks. That's what she's going to say. Are you kidding me? He's the worst. 877-927-6969. There it is, pal. You asked me to ask her. I don't know if you wanted me to ask you on air or off air, but you got it. Good luck tonight. I hope it works out for you. And that's for Brad, by the way. Brad, good luck.
I thought you were supposed to say his name. I wasn't sure if you wanted me to say this on air, but I'm also going to give your name out. To
I'm not going to say the place, though.
Okay.
Maybe.
All right.
Before we close up. Franny, I know you had some health tips that you were trying to give me earlier this morning, and we
Was it?
Yeah, I think so. And I said something about being healthy, and you're like, "I got something for you. I'll tell you later about."
No. So what we were joking around about is that you were having urges for soda already,
Yes, sir. And I'm
you
dying.
gave away sodas for, or
Lent.
you gave them up for Lent. And we were only on day 2 of Lent. And this morning, you're like, I really want a soda.
I saw
might
Nutter
break.
sucking Mountain Dew,
Yeah, you're like, I might break down.
but I don't have any money on me, so I can't get a soda.
But you shouldn't. It should be willpower too. I mean, you gave up something. Did you go to church yesterday, by the way?
No.
Okay, because you were saying I gotta go to church tomorrow.
I drove past one church on North Lake, and it looked like they weren't open.
Well, that counts.
Oh my goodness, I drove by one. Oh boy. So they say
But
that
I am practicing.
you are not. When was the last time
That you went to church?
you went to church? You went to service. You went to mass. You're a Catholic.
I've walked into church a lot in the last 2 years, I would say.
When was the last time you were called? Because you said you were practicing. And you can practice still at home. You can still be religious.
Oh,
and stuff.
I do praise every night.
Yeah?
Before I go to bed.
Okay.
I put you in my prayers. I do, every night. All my friends, I say, please, Lord, let them have a nice day. God bless them. And if they're driving, make sure they drive safe.
Yeah, but so yesterday was Ash Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
And Lent gives Christians, they're supposed to give up their vices for 40 days.
Yeah. Or something. It doesn't have to be a vice.
40 days. That's what the claim is.
All right.
A vice. Something that you should give up. Why are you going to give up something that's good for you?
Mashed potatoes. I want to get fat. Corned beef and my cabbage.
So it's supposed to, I don't know. It's supposed to have cutting out these things, these certain habits can actually have a profound impact on your mental and physical health if you do it for those 40 days.
All right.
So giving up stuff, a lot of people give up sugar, candy,
Sure.
sodas, foods high in saturated fats, whatever, all this stuff. They say once you ditch it, and you're going to notice improved energy levels. Your brain will feel a lot clearer. Even your skin will brighten up too. They say a lot of women claim that who cut out coffee, it can help them balance out their hormone levels too. Yeah. So
Harmonically.
oh boy, making up words.
Harmonically.
No, that's not a word. So giving up alcohol, they say, has the most massive benefits for improved sleep, to reverse liver damage, as far as weight loss as well too. And I've noticed, so this younger generation, they are not into drinking as much as we are.
Really?
They're really not. And they have so many products these days. If you go to a liquor store, and I saw them at Total Wine, which is a huge liquor store, they sell like spirits, and I say that loosely because like gin and vodka tequila that are 0 alcohol.
What the hell's the point?
Exactly, like almost like a non-alcoholic beer, but
Like
it
having
tastes
sex with a rubber.
like beer.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Joe's like it.
Okay.
Don't try to figure it out, Nutter.
No, I figured it out. All right.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so that's like the latest thing, and they have all these products. If you're on your Instagram, you see all these products that pop up, or these new apps that are just like, hey, if you want to cut down drinking, they're everywhere,
Really?
yeah. And so I was talking to somebody who would be considered a Gen Z or very young, and they said, yeah, they were like, there's just really no interest in drinking as much.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I don't know. To me, it seems. Again, what the hell do I know?
I'm talking about early 20s.
Really?
Yeah.
That's bad for the bar business.
I mean, you still got people like us who still, we're not going away
Now,
anytime soon.
let me ask you a question. Is the price different for a bottle of vodka with no alcohol than alcohol?
I didn't search the price.
Oh, okay.
I have no interest in buying non-alcoholic vodka.
No, I know. I didn't say I was just asking a question.
No.
Curiosity killed the cat.
No.
Meow. Who do we have, Nutter?
We have Eric calling in from Miami. Hey, Eric.
What's going on, Reed?
Hey, Eric, what's up, my friend? How are you? I saw your Twitter thing the other day with the Marlins. I thought it was hilarious. I was laughing when you said that they owe you money.
Well, I just sent that directly to you. I texted you directly. I'm not going to put that what I sent the email out there. it was a little off craziness that I sent there, but especially when I don't have any tickets. So I'm asking for a refund. But anyways.
What's going on?
I digress. I'm a lot calmer now today, guys. How are you guys today?
We're great, buddy. Having a good
Eric.
time. Just enjoying ourselves on the radio. And we had some questions on the table today. What turns you on that a woman could wear or do?
It's just stockings.
Stockings?
Black stockings. Not pantyhose. The stockings.
Like the fishnets?
With the skirt.
The skirt?
No, not a fishnet.
Okay.
Like a cotton like a cotton stocking,
Okay.
black with a skirt.
All right.
Like Clueless style.
Ah, like the thigh high kind of ones.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
My friend, I was listening to you about giving up alcohol.
Yeah.
Young guys, they don't really drink that much anymore because they can't handle the booze. So they're smoking marijuana. What happens when you stop smoking marijuana? That's a hard one. How do you do that?
Then I don't know. I haven't tried, so.
She's not going to try anytime soon.
No.
She's smoking a joint right now.
I don't know, Eric. You find something else, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I was trying to reel you in there. Yeah, that's a smart answer there, friend.
She's very smart.
I know she's the smartest one on that panel there.
Well, that's not hard.
It's not hard to do.
That's not hard.
I know. Nutter's out of here. And Jimmy. What am I talking about? You mean the room?
Yeah. Well, he's talking about our room. So in our room, it's just Franny and I.
Yeah.
So to say that she's smarter than me is not a big
And
thing.
we kid, because you are very intelligent.
No.
Your tongue moves faster than what's going on up here in your mind.
I've heard that before.
Your mouth spits out things before your mind's like, no, it's not ready to come out yet.
Oh, my God. Eric knows me a long time, so he knows what I'm all about. Bro, what else is going on?
Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, friend, I know what this Greek is all about.
I know you do, Eric.
Let's keep it under wraps.
What were your first thoughts when you heard me on the radio in Miami?
My first thought?
Yeah.
I thought, is it satellite radio? Or am I
You're like, anybody can do this? This is great. I'm going to try.
I think you first heard me on the mornings on 940 with Devo, correct?
Yeah. Well, you guys, sometimes I guess you would go out to the track early morning.
Yeah.
When he was at Gulfstream.
Yeah, and I would pop in.
With the professor. Yeah, with the professor.
But I did mornings with him for like 2 years before I did the afternoons for 5. Or 4 years, whatever it was.
Unfortunately, those 2 years I was living in Atlanta and I wasn't.
That's right.
Into listening to radio, so I wasn't able to get back into Depot. But I'm a loyal guy, you know I am. But
no, you're the best.
I am going up to Fort Lauderdale Beach this weekend, so I thought of you guys. Said let me give my Broward and West Palm people a call. And Eric's coming up north, and I want everybody to behave because don't mess with me when I come up with it.
Eric, we love you, brother. Stay in touch. You're always welcome on this show, my friend. All right?
Greek friend. I forgot the new guy's name.
Nutter.
Jimmy or is
No, Jimmy's out for a few days. Nutter is in the afternoons with our other show. He's nice enough to work a double. And he said going in, he doesn't want to get paid, which is just unbelievable.
I only am doing this in hopes that Eric would call.
Exactly.
So
that was it.
Yeah, it paid off.
Oh, you won me over with that one. But I thought Jimmy was on vacation with Ricardo.
No, not Ricardo. No, Ricardo was my producer for years in Miami, and Ricardo was known to go to Mexico for like 2 weeks.
You get stuck there. COVID, you get stuck.
Yeah, before COVID.
Okay.
Eric, we love you, bro. Keep in touch.
Ricardo's like, our first week on the job, but I got vacation the first 3 days. So I'm starting Thursday.
Yeah, he was brutal.
All right, guys.
I loved him, though.
Bye, Eric.
You too.
So I was looking, and somebody sent me a link for these alcohol-free spirits. So they have they have tequila, they have vodka, all kinds of stuff. So not only are you drinking things that I guess are supposed to taste like it, but you're not going to buzz, which makes no sense to me.
No, not at all.
But they have they start at like $30.
Wow, that's expensive.
So you're buying
for a fifth?
for a 750 ml.
Wow, that's a lot. So why don't you just get the alcohol? Probably cheaper.
They're around the same price. That's what I'm saying. It's all this alcohol-free stuff. It's crazy.
If you're going to rob a bank, you don't take singles.
Make zero-proof cocktails. Why?
Yeah, there's no point.
Yeah, but it's a thing, I guess. And listen, I understand. I guess there's a market for everybody. So I have somebody very, very close to me who's recovering.
Yeah.
And she is like a few years, 4 or 5 years, and she's doing really well. And so she does still like when we go out to dinner, whatever, she has the bartender, whoever, make her a mocktail.
Okay.
So she'll have something like a wine glass or something, and maybe have them concoct something so it looks like it. Just to, I guess, maybe just as like a social part of it.
Yeah, it's like some guys put a cigar in their mouth, they don't smoke it. Now, let me ask you, would you say, and I don't know if you have the knowledge of this, if you are recovering, are you allowed to order one of those? Does that count or no?
Well, I don't know if they might start selling this at bars. I don't know. But yeah, of course, because it's zero alcohol.
All right. So then if so if you had a problem or you're working on something, then I guess it's okay to have something like this.
I mean, but that's the thing. If it really has a taste, and is it going to want to make you really get into the real stuff?
And stuff.
So, G-Man, I can't answer the question.
I mean, if there's no alcohol in it, how does it even taste like vodka or tequila?
Have you ever had a non-alcoholic beer? It's not the same, but it's similar.
Okay, I never had one.
Like an O'Doul's or something. It's got that beer taste, but it's not, it's not beer.
It's not beer.
Yeah.
877-927-6969. That's the number to call if you want to get in at the end of the show and tell us what turns you on as a man or a woman that you like. Also, you can text us at Real Radio 47142. Great audience participation today. And Nutter has another way, too. You can leave a message.
Yeah, that's on our Real Radio app. You just look for the little microphone, and you can leave us a talkback message, and we'll play that on air if it's good enough. I actually have one here if you'd like to hear it.
Sure, buddy.
Hey, Nutter, did you get that? At 12:25, G said he can't fit the whole one in his mouth.
And that's just an example of what you can do there.
That we were referring to the Whopper Jr., by the way.
You were talking about the original Whopper you couldn't fit in your mouth.
No, I can't.
The Junior you got.
I got the Junior.
Yes.
I can't handle the Senior.
You can handle Junior.
You got to know what you can handle in
Yes.
life. I mean, sometimes you look at something, you're like, I cannot handle you. This one girl told me she ran a marathon for like 5 miles. I'm like, you ran a marathon?
What? She ran a marathon for 5 miles?